We the murder capital now because of you. Look at you, man. You done told everybody they can have a gun, man. Now look what they're doing. All over Texas, just shooting each other, man. Just wholesale. Just a 3-year-old shot a 4-year-old. I mean, nothing gonna wake you up. Are you human? You don't feel nothing we feel? And I don't know how y'all voted him back in. I'm trying to figure that out. Y'all vote somebody in and say everybody can have a gun. But what I'm confused about, when you 18, 19, 20, you have a gun and some bullets.
Yes, I do.
But you can't get a cigarette till you're 21.
Yeah. Can't get no cigarettes till you're 18. Can't get no liquor till you're
You
21.
can't get no liquor till you're 21.
Yeah, but you can go buy a gun.
Can I have that water?
Yes, you can.
So how in the hell that you can go get an AK, shotgun, whatever, and them bullets, and no permit, ain't never been no gun range, don't even know how to load the gun. Half of them shooting themselves loading the gun.
Mm-hmm.
So and they shooting somebody, hit somebody else. So my question is, Mr. Abbott, I mean, you that scared of NRA, or have they bought you? I know they bought the Democrats and the Republicans, so they bought you too? I'm just asking you a question. I know you can't answer it, but God is going to deal with you, though. All of you people that's doing stuff and creating problems for people and having people indirectly killed behind your ignorance and your policies, remember this. God is going to deal with you. The wages of sin is death. God said, all of you, what you reap is what you sow. What you reap is what you sow. Hurt people hurt people. Mr. Abbott, are you hurt? That's why he told everybody can have a gun. We are the only state in the United States has done this.
In Florida.
Florida picked it up?
Yeah, Florida. Yeah, Governor DeSantis out there in Florida. He almost worse than Abbott.
Wait a minute. Is he a Republican?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to say no more. Donald Trump got him too.
Yeah.
Donald Trump
Yeah. Florida,
okay.
Florida passed the same law. Grab your headphones.
How long?
Here. DeSantis passed that last year.
Lord, how just put them on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should be good in the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. All right, we get started in 5, 4.
What's up, Tony?
3.
Tony, I'm here with my brother, man. I told him I was coming, man. He didn't think I was coming. I told him I like him. I liked his spirit. He was live, man. So I had to show up, man.
And I so appreciate you pulling up, man. I appreciate them pulling up, man. Mo City Podcast. We live in Mo City, Texas right now. You know what I'm saying? And got the legend in the building. So yeah, we about to chop it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm finna do my movie. They doing my autobiography right now. We put it together. I'm doing the movie where I can show young people where they can stop shooting and killing one another. Because, man, look, man, we getting played, man. We got the puppeteer the puppet. These people playing us for wholesale, man. We are shooting each other wholesale, man, over nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. We just killing each other, man. Over parking spaces, over tennis
shoes, over
some girlfriend.
women, yeah, over.
This dude went to Western Square. I just picked this case up. I went and seen the DA. I won't call his name. I almost called his name. Special prosecutor. This fool been beating the girl up for a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We live, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we recording.
I want to record. And he been beating the girl up. I won't call her name. And I hope this fool hear me. And he done went to jail and lied and told the people somebody else did it. He did it. He been beating up the whole year. So the girl said, man, I'm sick of you.
Mm-hmm.
Get away from me. So she had a baby for him. She said, man, I made a mistake. You're a sperm donor. That's all you is. Just go on about your business.
Mm-hmm.
So the dude leaves. They go on a week or two. Come back beating on the door. Done beat the woman up. The woman scared to death. So she shoot the gun through the window because she done seen him
She's
with
trying
all
to
the
protect
guns.
herself.
She trying to protect herself. He run around to the other window, see her. He could have left. He didn't get hit, lied, say he got hit, and shot the woman in the front of her children. The woman fall dead in the front of her children.
And that's the case you working on right now.
Right now.
And that's in Houston.
Houston, Western Square. Western Square right there on Calhoun.
I know exactly what Western Square is.
Come on, man. I'm trying to figure something. I mean, what is wrong with us, man? Gun down, gloves up. So I'm finna start taking people to my boxing gym I just went over. Okay. I told the dude I want to use his boxing gym, and all y'all know.
So I got that on here. That's kind. I was gonna ask you why you was over there.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do the intro, bro. So
Take
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to another episode of the Mo City Podcast, hosted by yours truly, Chuck, in the heart of Mo City, live at Mo Series Studios. And this is the place where I try to politic with anybody passing through the Mo, anybody from the Mo, anybody who just coming through with something positive, something inspirational to talk about, man. And today I got a big legend in the building. I'm talking about big legend, throwback legend. I'm talking about big boss status. Think me and my boy C Bake was talking. I'm talking about think Bumpy Johnson status, man. Think Frank Lucas status. We there with it today, man. Y'all might know him in the streets as Johnny Binder Jr., but today, man, he came in here as Minister Jeremiah. Got a totally different message, man. Got something we want to talk to the streets about. And so, my sir, pleasure to have you in my spot, bro. I'm thankful for this opportunity to politic with you on my podcast. And I had a good time meeting you at the gym. Shout out to Coach Cap, shout out to TSU Boxing and what they doing over there. And so I was out there with Bake. I was out there with my bro C Bake because we was politicking with Coach Cap. And then I ran into you.
Yes,
and so
sir.
you was there kind of politicking with Coach Cap as well.
Yes, sir.
And I learned while you was there that the reason you was there was because you got a real heart for the streets.
That's a fact.
Right. There's people out here dying every day from gangs, from mass shootings, from just all kind of different gun violence. And so you got an initiative to kind of what you called it, guns, put the guns down, put the gloves up. And so let's start there. Let's start there, and then we'll kind of work our way back.
That's where we met.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's start there about this the whole initiative and picking the gloves up, which I think is a great idea. Like, go and get your stresses off from the shoulders, and niggas can live to see another day. They can go home and see their mama or see their kids, and nobody got to plan no funerals or raise no money or none of that. And so let's talk about that for a second.
Before I say something, Father God, thank you for this moment. Thank you for my brother. Thank you for his podcast, God. I've been helping podcasters. I just want to tell all the people podcasts I help grow. You know, sometime, man, just, come back and cut a check or help me with my consulting company, help me with my Children Foundation, help save lives, So y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't going to call your name on here. So, let's do right, man. You know I'm on the phone number 281-896-8215. That's my direct to me. After a while, my secretary going to be answering because I'm getting too many calls. I'm getting almost.
I see your phone blowing up over there.
Yeah. I got a new phone. I ain't going to get this one. About 4 people got it. Everybody talking about this old 14 and all that. I don't care about this phone. But I went on, got it so I could make some money with it and talk to people and stuff like that. But the reason why I was there, brother, the owner, he got a son that can
box. Yeah, son, nice.
They been trying to get him with me. And I was talking to a sister named Marie. She the one got me there to do it.
Okay.
So I appreciate her for that. And I seen the guy a couple of times myself. And then I looked at some of his stuff, and I'm interested in him. And if once I sit down and talk to him, and he got the hands and this, that, and another, but it's what he want to do with his money, what he want to do for his people. All that's gonna matter to me. And if he with me saying gun down, gloves up, then I'll deal with him. But if he ain't with that, and I think he is, because his father's kind of positive.
Yeah, Coach Cap, very positive guy.
Yeah, and he got a thing over at Texas Southern University, a boxing thing. I didn't even know that was over there.
Man, look, when we went over there, we weren't aware it was over there. And then he gave us the invite, and I was like, bro, I pass by this spot all the time.
Yeah.
I did not know that this was in here. He got a bunch of youth in there, he teaching them. Yeah, Coach Cap doing really, really dope work over there right now.
We have to the public to hear this broadcast, we have to give our children something to do. The devil gave them something to do.
Facts.
And if you can notice now that Johnny Binder Jr. was dumb and did what I did, but when I was doing it, I was still taking care of people. You understand what I'm saying? So I always had the ministry in me. It's been in me, but I didn't know it was in me. And when I seen a woman come out of one of my places, Kathy Griffin, I wish she called in. Kathy, if somebody called you, I want you to call in. Kathy know for a fact what I did with her. And I kidnapped her.
You talking about Kathy Griffin, TV One, Radio One, Kathy Griffin?
No, that's Kathy. No, that's Kathy. She on 102, all that. Oh no, Kathy.
Yeah, it ain't Griffin. It's I'm drawing a blank, but okay.
Yeah, Kathy is somebody. she married to Jose on Channel 26. And
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, she deal with prostitutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she tough. She number one in the city, and she's my girl.
Okay.
Yeah, she's my girl. So I hope she call in. But again, ladies and gentlemen, if the devil gave our children something to do, we got to give them something to do. And if y'all watch this broadcast, y'all be able to take this broadcast in the front of y'all children. All that old stuff. I love 50 Cent. But 50 Cent is betraying Marie Preston and Johnny Binder. I done seen him putting Mary J. Blige in there. That's Marie. So all he doing, and I understand he don't want to pay us. I understand he don't want to do that. And he just come up with some old name. Now he done got sued for $1 billion. Yeah, he's got sued for $1 billion for power.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it's 50. You know you owe me $330. You didn't take it, but your boy took it. Davis. So and
You say 50 owe you $330
$330,000.
for portraying your likeness?
No,
Or
you owe me way more than portraying my likeness. I'm going to sue for that.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to him first and show him. I've been watching him, all the stuff he's doing. That's me and Marie, man.
mm-hmm.
And then you want to move to Houston, right here where we at. Come on, man. Then go get a college Wheatley $600,000. And Elliot Davis took my money from me. He took my money from me. I gave him the money to bring 50 and Jamie Foxx, and he didn't bring Jamie Foxx. And 50 didn't charge me with $7,000.
Okay.
The boy charged me $75,000.
Mm.
Yeah, then I gave him $150,000 for Jamie Foxx,
Okay.
and then another $65,000 for the venue. Then they came there that night with the mob and took 4 of my tables, which was $40,000. Just took
And then
them.
Jamie didn't show.
No, he didn't pay him.
He never
I
paid.
called Jamie. Jamie said they did call us, but they never sent the money. So Elliot Davis didn't only rob me, he turned around and robbed 50.
And this was for like a concert or a show?
We was at the Super Bowl in Atlanta.
Okay.
And then he turned around and robbed 50 of them in Detroit for $500,000. So 50 know about this here. I've talked to him 3 times about it. He told me he was going to pay it because I owe it.
Yeah, you
bought
got to pay it
I
back to
bought
somebody
it from
else.
somebody. I won't say who it is. And it's not my connection. It's Torches interference. So I lost over $3-4 million because the guy I was dealing with, I do real estate.
And a connection.
Yeah, that's my connection because I need a line of credit for millions of dollars where I can buy and sell. So I lost that connection. This man worth $25-30 million. So this is gonna get real ugly. And I'm just
Hopefully not. Hopefully.
But I pray that my brother hear me, Brother 50. I love you, brother.
You can go. You can do right here.
I love you, brother. But you just can't step over me because you got $100 million, I got $1. That ain't gonna work. I got the power of God, and the power of God will bring anybody down. So I don't want to go at you, man. I want you to talk to me, man, and let's sit down, man, and give me that, man, where I can take it and make some money with it, where I can pay my people off, man, because I got stopped. And then the Torches interference, this been for years now, and I ain't been able to make no money with the money because here goes somebody on here. Hey, man, I'm at the radio station. Come on. Hey, now listen, I'm on podcast. I'm gonna call you. We got to do them 30 trucks in Atlanta, so I'm gonna be calling you, okay? Okay, love you. So that's 30 trucks we got in Atlanta right now. They want me to go to Atlanta. 30 18-wheelers.
Okay, on some on some delivery or shipping and receiving type stuff.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to Big Boss Brewster, man.
Yeah.
He running them trucks out here.
Yeah. So that's why I went and took that call, because that's my connection.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
No, ain't nobody else. That's my mama call. But other than that, y'all, I'm slave named Johnny Binder Jr. That's me right there. And if you bring your children around me, I don't want nothing. I can help you save them from drugs and women and this dumb stuff, because we got the puppeteer and the puppet. And the puppeteer controlling the puppet. So almost 90% of our youth and grown folks are puppets.
Yeah.
And don't even know you're a puppet.
Don't be realized.
And I know y'all don't like this puppeteer mute talk. I'm talking, but it's the truth. Because we are killing each other. We eating any kind of food. Pork is grafted from a cat, rat, and a dog. Milk, egg, and cheese is mucus. Mucus is cancer. Over 90% of the people gonna kill themselves with food.
But how can we affect the system, right? Because you kicking knowledge. We know these things, right?
If we stop eating that dog food, the trillions of dollars we're spending with food, it'll come back to us, and almost 30 of the hospitals, look at me, will close down.
Okay.
They want us unhealthy, brother. If we unhealthy, they can control us.
Facts. So you feel like part of the gun violence and all the stuff we're dealing with start with health.
It's health.
Start with health.
Mental health and the health of the food we eating, man.
Exactly. I agree with that.
That food give you rushes, all kind of stuff.
It give you increases in dopamine.
Yeah.
It give you spikes in your blood sugar. It give you. Yeah, I'm fully aware of how the food you eat affects how you live daily.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I've been trying to eat healthier. I've been trying to. I'm down 40 pounds right now. And
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
You my godson now. I got you.
And so look,
you my godson now.
I'm trying to get down and get healthier.
I adopted you yesterday.
Hey, big old facts. Y'all heard that, right?
I adopted him yesterday. I had that right.
Because I'm one of them dudes who know that health is definitely wealth.
Well,
right? Health is definitely wealth.
I'm on it hard because Dr. Sabi and Honorable Elijah Muhammad kept telling people, Elijah Muhammad in book 1 and 2, told the whole world, no meat is good to eat.
Mm-hmm.
All meat is no good. There's blood in it. The strongest man in the world, they asked him, you strong as ox? Then he asked him, have you ever seen an ox eat meat?
Mm.
Have you ever seen a renaissance eat meat? Have you ever seen a gorilla eat meat? They couldn't answer. He said, so why should I eat it? He wasn't lifting but 1,000 pounds. He stopped eating meat. He lifted 1,225 pounds and packed it 30 feet and broke the world record.
Wow.
So that ought to show people right there the meat is a problem. It's a major problem. And the government, the state, and all these people, why you think McDonald's gonna tell you not to eat beef?
Oh, because beef is profitable.
They make trillions of dollars.
Beef
They don't make
profitable.
billions. It's trillions.
Beef is beef. All protein, all of that is extremely profitable.
Yeah,
Bad dieting is profitable.
Yeah.
Hell, I mean, most stuff that's negative or not good for us is extremely profitable when it's in mass consumption, and at the same time, just not good for us as a people in general.
It's a cold con game, man. They're killing us with the music. We used to do rap music, man. When you hear it, you would get something out of it. Like, oh, man, it'd be thought-provoking.
Yeah. Shout out to Tupac. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lecrae. Shout out to Bizzle. Shout out to AJ McQueen and Toby and the guys out here who putting out real thought-provoking urgency, thought-provoking, influential, positive music, right? And I get what you're saying, because now today's music is definitely catered towards violence.
Yeah.
It's catered towards killing ops. It's catered towards killing my brother. You know what I'm saying? I think that's part of the challenge when we talk about guns and gun violence.
Yeah.
Part of it is what our children, what we listening to on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Got a heavy diet of negative energy coming into my ear.
Miss Farrakhan hit that in L.A. when he was telling the rappers, man, you're being used by the record company and told you to do gangster rap. You know, he's the biggest voice in the world for us. And they trying to quiet him, but they can't because the rappers love him. Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, all of them, man. T.I., all of them, me. You can't, because what he's saying is the truth.
Yeah.
You know? And what we have to do is pick that thing up. And like I told him, I'm going to take this ball and run with it. Dude said today in Texas Southern University, we need a Malcolm X. I said, I'm Malcolm X Jr. He said, what? I said, I'm Malcolm X Jr. Then I turned the whole place out with the God in me. And he looked, he said, yeah, you got Malcolm. Yeah, what you talking about? Malcolm ain't dead, he's alive in some of us.
Yeah, but it's on people to actually act on what they know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're in position to have some knowledge and then act on it.
Yeah.
And let's talk about how you got the knowledge. Like I know you did you did a stretch. We had a chance to politic
40
a little
years.
bit. 40 years. And so at that point you kind of went in as Johnny Binder, right?
Yeah, because Marie Preston, I got a Nobel. This will be in my movie, so I don't mind saying some of it. I got a Nobel on November 12th.
A Nobel Peace Prize?
No, I got a Nobel.
Nobel, okay.
November 12th, 1987.
Okay.
They Nobeled me saying I was.
Oh, a Nobel. Got you.
So December the 14th, a few days later, they re-indicted me. So my DEA agents and I'm never gonna give them up. Because they come to the prison. I'm gonna tell you about that later. They give me try to give them up, and I say, please. So I'm not Frank Lucas. So to make a long story short, they come to me and told me, look out, man, they gonna indict you.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
So gave you a heads up on it.
Yeah. They come gave me a heads up. They said they gonna indict you. I said, they gonna indict me for what? I just beat my case. They said, no, they re-indicting you with Marie. I said, they re-indict me with Marie. I said, brother, me and Marie never did nothing. I bought her club, Sophisticated Lady, and I ran her other club on Tidwell and Homestead. I bought a portion of Ben from her, but me and Marie ain't never did nothing illegal together.
Like that.
Now, that's the truth.
Yeah.
So, but it looked like it did, but it didn't, because I bought a necklace for a king and queen. She was the queen, I was king, but we wasn't doing nothing. So to make a long story short, they indicted me. I left town. I wasn't going to stay here. I got out of here. And Ken Schaefer was a nobody. I made him.
Ken Schaefer, that was Jay Prince attorney.
Yeah, but he got him. All that come from me, man. I made him. He was a nobody.
I'm saying
Let's
that
wreck
because
the
I
record.
remember
Yeah,
that's the first time I heard his
Yeah,
name.
he's a nobody. I'm making it clear on national TV. Ken Schaefer was a nobody. He was a little bit of all with a raggedy car and a little bit off and one big in this. Okay? Yeah. So Johnny Binder made him.
Made him. And on this case you're
And
talking about.
Yeah, when I came home, brother, we had a 4-month trial, 9 lawyers. I put him up front. He was on TV every day.
And what year was this?
1988.
88. Okay.
I got indicted in 87. December the 14th.
What's that? 88, 87. Man, I was
The trial
9
was
years old.
Yeah,
when
the
that
trial was 4 months. We had the longest trial, not Cullen Davis. We had the longest trial. Yeah, for 300 witnesses, 9 lawyers. See, people talking, but I have facts.
Yeah.
See, now shut your damn mouth. I got facts from the feds, from the government, from the lieutenants. I got facts. So I'm not bragging, but I'm just telling you what God did. God took me in and brought me out, and while I was in there, God gave me the knowledge where I could speak. So I don't know why nobody don't want to join that. Don't fight against me, fight with me.
So let's talk about that. While you was in there getting that knowledge, that was just reading the Bible, that was studying. How was you kind of getting knowledge?
That was afterwards.
Okay.
When I went to, they wanted me to give Marie up.
Okay.
Her connection.
They want you to give up the plug.
Marie Preston. Marie, if you hear, come on and say something. So they wanted me to give Marie up. You know, I wasn't going to do that because I knew what her connection was, you know. And make a long story short, she come to my mama's house and I said, man, get out of my face. Don't you ever. That was the first time she ever disrespected me.
Okay.
You know. And she was telling me, don't give up. And I said, man, come on, man. You know, come on, man. Crank it up. So I lost over $300 million for a woman I've never kissed.
Wow.
Me and her never been together. Everybody think Marie Preston my woman.
And y'all was just doing business together. Just doing business.
Club business.
Yeah, club business. That's what I'm saying.
I've never did nothing illegal with her.
Yeah. You bought
No
the
drugs, none
club,
of
the
that.
cars, jewelry.
Yeah.
It was all
I'm
that.
speaking the truth.
I
This on
believe
my
you.
mama. So to make a long story short, we went to trial for 4 months, 300 witnesses, nine lawyers, and we had Craig Washington, who was the biggest lawyer, because he took Mickey Leland's place.
Okay.
He took Mickey Leland's place. Where I was today at Mickey Leland's place. Ain't this something? At Texas Southern
Bring it full
University.
circle, huh?
Full circle, man, because I plan on being over there, man. So to make a long story short, because Brother James took me over there today. But make a long story short, they give us the 40 years, both, you know, hitting her, the judge trying to make a signature and give Marie 4 counts, 10, 10, 10.
He trying
and
to
stacked it and gave her 40, could have ran it concurrent. And the people, I went to the lady house, one of the jurors, I can say it now,
Yeah.
because it's going to be in my movie. I offered her $250,000 cash. She said, I can't take it. She said, because I already agreed to give you two 3-year sentences. So they gave me that there, and the judge took the stuff from them and gave me the max on 20 and 20, and he stacked the 20 and 20 and gave me 40 trying to be funny. And look at his name.
Gave both of y'all 40.
But look at his name, David Hittner, too close to Hitler. So
David, that was the judge, David Hittner?
Yeah, Hittner. And I went up there a couple times to go see him, but I never could find him on the floor. I just want to look at him and just.
And look at him.
I just want to tell him thank you. I want to tell him thank you.
Okay.
Because while people were sending email, I was sending an email. So I just want to tell him thank you. Because he sent me to death row, but I came back on God's road.
Talk about it.
So I'm
Talk
glad
about it.
that he crossed me. I'm glad that he threw me in. I'm glad he done all what he did to me. I just want to go tell him before he died.
Look,
I know he old,
that sound
and
like-
I know he dog food, so I just want to let him know, Mr. Hitton, before you go,
Appreciate
I want to tell you I appreciate you.
Or like what Joseph said, what Joseph told his brothers, what y'all meant for evil, God meant for good. You know what I'm saying? And so I totally get how people don't know God's plan.
And
They
then-
don't know God's plan.
Then when I was in Bastrop, after they sent me to Bastrop, right outside Austin,
Bastrop.
Well,
So how many spots you been in?
I went to 26 prison.
26 prisons. And
They said I was a Malcolm X. So for 6 years they put me on a diesel therapy. So they started sending me a Malcolm X and a more. They said I was a Malcolm X and a Farrakhan. So I didn't know that. I did not know I had the gift.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know it now.
so they was moving you around. Oh, because you was like what?
I was bringing
bringing the
the
people
blood
together.
the Christian, the Muslim. I was able to prove that it's one God. I'm able to prove it right now. So that's why they confuse us with this religion. Religion comes from religiosity.
Yeah, facts.
See, that's the worst thing it did. It should never send me in there. See, now I know the truth. See, we just like gangbangers. I'm a Crip, I'm a Blood, I'm a Rookin, I'm a Vice Lord, I'm a 103. So we looking for names. See,
Looking for something,
Labelistic.
looking for purpose.
Yeah.
Really, what I realized, they niggas be looking for purpose, looking for something they attach themselves to because they don't really know themselves. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know our purpose. We don't know our identity. We don't know who we are. So to make a long story short, after they sent me to
Bastrop.
Bastrop, right outside Austin, I'm number one baseball player. I can play. I should have went to the pros. I can play right now at this age. I can play for real.
You like outfield?
No, shortstop.
Shortstop.
I can play all the fields. I started off pitching with a back catch, first base. I wound up at shortstop because I could control the game, and I back clean up because I'm gonna get the ball out the park. So yeah, I had that, and thank God that my father in Cloverland Park is where all that happened at in Cloverland.
Cloverland Park, man. Shout out to Scott Street. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's it.
South
so,
side.
That's it. So I came from Fifth Ward to that. But make a long story short,
Okay, and I'm gonna come back to that because I got that written down here. I knew you spent time on the South Side, Cloverland, South
Yeah,
Park
all
area.
that.
Then I also know that you was like Fifth Ward Acres Home, and so I wasn't sure what came first.
I ruled it all. Me and God and the devil. Because God allowed it
to happen, yeah.
and didn't let me get killed to build my filthy name up. So when I come back, I can use that name like Saul when he killed all the Christians. Now when Saul came back and turned to Paul,
Yeah, it came back
See?
with a whole different message.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's me.
And so that's Minister Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And so where does Jeremiah come from?
Boy, you smart. I like you. I'll skip back to Bastrop after this.
Okay.
They started shipping me. So,
To different spots.
yeah, so, and I was in Bastrop. I got to back it up there. I was going to play baseball or something, and I had not seen no woman or heard from no woman in a year.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't used to being without a woman. All these men, I ain't gonna do none of that.
Yeah, yeah.
None of that. So what I did, I was going by a thing and I heard the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard the radio, I said, man, the voice I heard, I'm on the podcast, I'm on the podcast, I'm on TV, I'm on radio. Text me, go on
Johnny
Facebook,
Bonder,
you see me.
man, this boy phone blowing up in here
Yeah,
right
okay. So, yeah. So,
Your phone is on
yeah,
fire.
This man, I'm going to give me a secretary real quick. This is too much, man. Yeah. So, excuse me, y'all. So, make a long story short, every time I come here, I'm going to have my secretary with me because this ain't going to work. So, make a long story short, I heard a voice.
On the radio.
And they was going in on Jesus and what black folks ought to do and all that. And I had never heard it like that. And I didn't know that it take a pussycat can't wake up a lion. Take a lion to wake up a lion. I'm a lion. So that weak talk ain't going to wake me up.
Mm-hmm.
There got to be some Malcolm X, some Marcus Garvey,
Yeah, yeah.
Noble Drew Ali, Haile Selassie. It's got to be something hard. Nat Turner, Denmark Vici, Gabriel
Yeah,
Prosser.
yeah, I feel
It's got to
you.
be something hard to wake me up. All of those soft stuff, they don't wake me up. So I'm like, man, who is this? So I don't know who he is. I listened to him for about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So I started teaching what I heard from the radio. I got the whole baseball field
Listen.
bleacher full. They got a thing. I don't know about the thing, but I know now. They listening. But I ain't saying nothing wrong. I ain't trying to
So
start
you
no riot.
literally preaching what you heard.
I'm preaching what I heard. I can't prove but I know it sounded so good.
It had to be true.
It had to be true. And so the people went on to ship me out of there and sent me to Oklahoma.
Okay.
So when I got to Oklahoma, I heard it again. I was going to shoot pool for a dude from Kansas City. So this is going to be in my movie. And I heard that voice again.
And the movie gonna be an autobiography of your life?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be the whole thing, what happened, why I went gangster, how I become a gangster, how I became the biggest gangster in the state of Texas, one of the biggest gangster states in the United States. I wasn't trying to do none of that. And we'll get to that in another time.
Yeah.
But that wasn't my mission. I was a master brick mason. My father had a construction company.
Yeah, you told me you
So I wasn't broke.
you was laying bricks.
Yeah, brick mason. So I wasn't broke. I had a home right beside my daddy. On Burma, 54-6, 54-2. I'm right next to my father. I got a truck. I make $5,000 to $10,000 a month. I'm good. I'm making that in the 70s. In the 70s, 71, 72, 73. Dudes ain't making that right now in 2023.
Exactly. And you was probably what? You had to be a teenager then.
I was 14.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, make a long thank for God for my father showing me how to work and how to make money.
And shout out to the fathers out there who the ones who intentionally taking skill sets and passing them down to the next generation.
Boy, you
bro.
said something there,
Bro,
man.
because that's one of them things
Boy,
that's
you said
missing
something.
now. That's missing, right? And part of the reason it's missing because there ain't a lot of fathers out here. We
Mm-hmm.
either dead or in jail. You know what I'm saying? And so, and the ones that's out here, they either caught up in the system or on drugs or either just not in the position to hand something down to people below them. And so, shout out to the fathers that do that.
You got other
You know what I'm
water?
saying?
You got no water?
I do
man?
got one. I'll get you one.
Yeah, please. I'm going to talk while you come back. He give me a water, y'all. It's my new godson. Yeah, it can be cold. It don't make a difference. Because I know me and you gonna rock. To Nuri, a well-made man. I'm bringing this up because this brother just said something about shout out to the fathers. Nuri out in Indiana, he's a cold man. He say, when I was a child, I spoke like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child.
But when I became
When I became a man, I put the
away.
ways of childish things behind me. 1 Corinthians 13:11. Brother Nuri, you one of the coldest teachers on the planet.
You see it?
Yeah, I get you this. I get you one.
A Well-Made Man by Brother Nuri Muhammad.
Yeah, he cold, man. He out in there. He cold, man. Say, man, he cold. When he first started in 2008, I was there to
Well-Made
push.
Man by Nuri Muhammad. Y'all
Yeah.
check out NuriMuhammad.com.
Yeah.
Follow the man on IG at Nuri Muhammad, on Twitter at Brother Nuri. I'm gonna go order me a copy of this.
You got to get that. But why I'm doing this, because for Warren killed me. Warren, I don't know if you're on there. You need to come on and say something, brother. Warren's looked in How to Live 1 and 2 and extracted. He in Chicago.
Okay.
He turned to a vegan too. I was vegan for him, so I kind of persuaded him, but he persuaded me to eat we stopped eating on Thursday night. We eat Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Okay, so you fasting over the weekend.
Every weekend. But, I myself, let me do it this way, call from this phone. He got thousands of people doing it now. And it come out of How to Live from Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He lifted it well. And brother, fast and praying, I love all y'all, man. I want to give y'all a shout out. My brother.
Fasting and praying. That's
Yeah.
that's a key moment right there. That like when you dealing
I'm
with
on the
most
podcast.
stuff
What's
out here.
wrong?
When you dealing with most stuff, man, fasting and
I'm
praying.
on podcast. What you talking like that? What you talking about?
Fasting and praying to help you with that.
Okay. Yeah, boy, this is going crazy, man. Get up here with you, man. Boy, it's going, ooh-wee. You
Phone blowing up, man.
yeah, it's blowing up.
Man, y'all tuned into the Mo City Podcast, man. It's Chuck. I'm in here politicking with Johnny Binder Jr., aka man, Minister Jeremiah. So we was talking about guns, man. We on your way up here, bro. We learned that there was a huge mass shooting
In
out
Allen,
there in the
Texas.
mall, man. Allen, Texas, man. We
Right outside Dallas.
praying for those people, man. We read that it was 20 people passed.
Might
gun
be more
violence.
than that. That's just what they done counted for now. And I hope Greg Abbott look at it. Because I'm trying to ask you, and you and NRA, I know y'all don't give a damn because all y'all worried about is the money. And then I know you say it's a mental issue. But if you take the assault weapon out and they got a gun shooting 9 times, he can't kill but 9 people. But you got a gun shooting 100 times, he can shoot a lot of people. They don't give a damn, man. And I'm not cursing Mark 16:16, God damn the wicked. This is the wicked people that's a part of this. And nobody won't say nothing because they scared. They scared of NRA. They scared of Grand Abbott. They scared of these
They want to
people.
keep their money. I don't even think it's fear. It's greed.
Man, it's greed, man.
It ain't fear. It's greed.
It's greed,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
It's greed.
It's
He done
greed.
bought all of them. He done bought the Democrats and the Republicans. Ain't none of them saying nothing, man. They mouth shut tight. Come on, man.
Well, and then when you look at, like, me and my wife was talking about this the other day, because we watch the news all the time, and we always arguing at the TV, and we was like, it's hard to judge America for gun violence when it was born on gun violence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
They kidnapped us.
that's what I'm saying. It was born on violence. I mean, down to the point where our kids literally play cowboys and Indians. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think of the mental aspect of that. That is gun violence. You know what I'm saying? And so we taught it as a child, every video game, every song, every piece of traditional media.
This is what they do with them video games. My daughter, Lavetta, she's so cold-blooded. All the gifts she buy, we know ain't no such thing as Christmas, but we buy the children gift and let them know we bought it.
Yeah, of course.
Santa Claus ain't
no
nothing to
Santa
do
Claus.
with it.
Ain't no
Because in the
Santa
Bible, Jeremiah 10, they cut a tree out the wood, they deck it with silver and gold. It's the work of a cunning man. I told you should have sent me to prison. Should have never sent me to prison. I'm going to give you up. Easter's a lie. Valentine's a lie.
All the pagan holidays.
Halloween's, all of them pagan holidays.
Yeah.
And I want to say something while I'm on this. All you beautiful women, and let me say something to you. Stop letting somebody give you a teddy bear from Walmart for $99 and then to the motel. Don't do that. You don't give your heaven up for hell. You let the nigga come bring you a $99 bear. Oh, thank you. Now tell him to bring you a house, a car, a business, some residual, or build your house, rent.
Bring you something of value.
Get excited over something, not no teddy bear. Come on, man. If your low self-esteem that low, that a bear can get the bear and get you bare naked.
I get what you're saying.
So stop, man. I love you, man. You know I love you, man, but stop. A teddy bear for Valentine and some $2 flowers that go bad in 2 days. Come on, man. You worth more than that black woman, white woman too. You worth more than that. You know, now I
Ladies,
want to get
are
into
you
the white
hearing?
woman because you my daughter. I'll prove that later.
Ladies,
All
did
life
you
comes
hear
from
the
Africa.
message?
You know, but again, I want to go back to this penitentiary where I got my name from. And
Yeah,
then
the Minister
then
Jeremiah.
We'll go back to wherever you want to go. When I was in Leavenworth, Kansas,
Leavenworth, Kansas. Okay.
they did a ride, and I was asleep. And when I was walking down the hall,
Just so I'm clear, all this is Fed time.
yeah,
Okay.
and when I walk up, the police rushed me, about 3-4 of them. You know, I get in my stand, you know, because I already know I can whoop them. I got some hands, you know. And I'm like, and I ain't trying to hit no police officer.
Because
It's
you already know
20,
what
30
that's
years.
gonna do. Yeah.
So I never go home. So I'm like, what? I'm trying to make peace. What's up? Put your hand behind you. You know I ain't put my hand behind me in this hall. Then somebody run up with a knife, stab me.
Yeah, and I'm out of there.
You gonna break and run. So stop. Take me behind the closed doors when handcuff me. So that's what they did and took me onto the hole. And it was a dungeon. So while I was in there, it was 41 of us. And I found out.
41 people in the hole.
Yeah. I was 41. It was 40 already, and I was 41.
Okay.
I found out they were fighting over Ramadan, the Christians and the Muslims. Well, I had made peace with the Christians and the Muslims because I proved to them there's one God, one faith, one baptism. There ain't no Muslim God and Christian God. 22 different Baptists, 6 different Muslims, 6 different Methodists. I said, oh, this is a bunch of
The same.
religiosity.
That's
There's
it.
one God, one faith, one baptism. I said, get out of that, man. So, okay, if it's 24
One
gods,
God, one faith, one baptism.
Yes, sir.
I heard that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, God, Jesus is non-denominational.
Exactly.
You can't give him a label. And his name is not even Jesus. I don't want to hurt nobody. The J ain't been around for 600 years.
Yeah,
man.
Yahweh.
Yahshua. Come on, there you go. So I don't want to hurt nobody, man, because they don't know what they're doing. They're just saying something. And then in Genesis 1:28 and 29, it tell you that your meat is fruit and vegetables. It's in the Bible. And Daniel told the people, there wasn't no diet, it was the way of life. He told the king, I'm not going to eat your meat or drink your wine. So we can keep on making up all this stuff. Then they come with this other scripture about God ain't made nothing unclean to eat. That was scripture from the Gentiles. That was a metaphor. That wasn't talking about no literally meat. That's when Paul said, I can't give you meat now. I got to give you milk. That's a metaphor.
Okay.
That's painting a picture of something else, but it's saying something else.
Yeah, because they was talking about eating meat in that specific scripture, and he didn't want to eat it, and and God told him, anything I made is good.
Yeah.
And so, but that was a metaphor.
But it was a metaphor because they went out to the Gentiles trying to get them to change, and they couldn't get them to change. So God's saying, all my words are good. Not God had nothing to do with us eating meat. Stop lying on God. God told us in Genesis 28 and 29. He said, your meat is fruit and vegetables. Now, all you pastors don't like this, tear the Bible up. Set it on fire. It's a bunch of them set on fire. It's the number one seller. So you'll never finish it. So they don't like what I'm saying because what I'm saying is in your Bible.
Let me ask you this, speaking about pastors, because I spend a lot of time in the church. How do you feel about today's church?
What you mean by that?
Well, because you got the mega church, right? Where you got thousands of people going every week faithfully. They're giving their money. They coming out happy, and you got a preacher up there who preaching the good news and leaving them inspired, right? Then you got other churches that's obviously money hungry, and the preacher's moving with an ulterior motive. Then you got some smaller churches where they actually doing the work of God.
Ain't that
right?
something?
And so I'm just asking you in general, like, how do you feel about the church? Cause I feel a bunch of different ways about it. Like, I spend a bunch of time at the church, right? I work at the church. I run media at the church. And so I'm part of pushing out the message, right? But then I see some crazy stuff at the church as well.
Yeah,
and so I'm curious to know your thoughts on it. You know what I'm saying? You got much more older than me and seen probably a lot more than I have. And so I'm curious to know what you think.
I'm glad you asked. I have no thoughts. I have no thoughts on the church.
Okay.
I know the church, and I know it well.
Okay.
The church is not ran correct. The church is a hospital.
I agree with that.
Everybody in it is sick.
Everybody. I'm talking about pews, members,
I'm sick.
pulpit.
Everybody in there have a sickness. And we act like we in the pulpit that we all of that. We not all of that. And the more we puff ourselves up, God said we have to decrease for him to increase.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Eddie Long had lost his mind up there in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was doing a hell of a thing, having church on Friday night. I went down there and watched it, almost 10,000 youth. I mimicked him and brought it back to Houston and told Pastor Rudy Radman, St. John, that I want to do like Eddie Long on the Friday night church, the hip hop church.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But he went narcissistic and showing his muscles and dealing with the children, the little boys, in the wrong way.
In the wrong way,
and God allowed him to get on up out of here. You know, so that's a mental sickness. But again, in Ezekiel 34, God made it clear. He told all the churches in the world, you fed yourself, you clothed yourself, but you have not fed my flock. God said, I will come and remove you with Prince David. I never knew that I was going to take on the name David because I already had Jeremiah after the brothers gave me the name in the dungeon.
Okay, that's what you was getting to.
Yeah,
so when you went,
that's 41
people, that's what it, okay.
That's where I got the name from, the dungeon. It was a Catholic priest, the captain from the Nation of Islam, and a Hebrew Israelite.
Because you told me that they was going
during Ramadan. And
so they weren't eating.
Yeah,
they weren't eating.
It was a beef.
Okay.
So when I got in there, I told everybody to fast 3 days. Because when you fast 3 days, it'll get down to Washington, D.C.
Because y'all not eating in the jail. Yeah, that's going to make national press.
We didn't eat in the hole, 41 of us. And the warden came in and got me and slung me on the wall, throw my head into the
I know what
cement.
you're saying, true, too, because even right now, they got Young Thug in jail. And his case been going on. But he just was on the news because he stopped eating in there, trying to bring attention to his situation. And so same practice then. You're like, look, we just not going to eat, so that way the news will travel that we got something going down in here. All right.
Gundy mastered that thing. You know? So, again, the warden both of the warden got me. The social warden and the warden. And they said, Johnny Bond, it's you. You did. I said, man, I ain't got nothing to do with this. We talking about this fast you're doing. I said, yeah, I wouldn't claim it. I said, man, but I did it. And a brother took my head and slung it in the wall, but I'm handcuffed. And good thing I was, because me and him would tow that whole, we towed the haul up. I drug him. I'd have got him. So to make a long story short, I go back in the tank. They put the handcuffs out. I'm losing my mind. I tell all 40 people, come on, we're gonna go to war. It's three in each tank. So my head kind of not bleeding, but it's a little swole. So I'm in my feeling like a little woman. So I go to putting all on the floor, getting ready, putting my shoes on, telling everybody to get ready. We finna fight. Now I'm finna get 25, 30 people killed.
Trying to fight the
and
police.
me.
Yeah.
And they're gonna come in with the
with
shield,
everything,
the gas mask. They ain't gonna fight us fair.
Oh no.
So God told me, say, what are you doing?
You heard it as a voice, like in your head.
He said, your brother took more than you did. Jesus. When did he call the people to fight? So what are you doing? So when I heard that, I screamed out, hey, everybody, stop.
Abort mission, yeah.
Stop. Abort mission. Everybody look at me, what? And the brothers woke me up and said, man, what? We took a vote. What? We gave you the name Jeremiah. So I read on Jeremiah. I wouldn't accept it. I read on Jeremiah for everybody, off and on 18 hours. And I'm like, man, the weeping prophet.
Yeah. And not just that,
the fire
he was
shut
young.
up in my bones. He was
Jeremiah
young.
was young. People didn't realize he was a teenager. He was 17, 18, going to preach to people, and they was way older than him.
Yeah.
And so,
And I'm an infant.
Yeah.
In my age, yeah, but in the knowledge of God, I'm an infant. Jeremiah was older than me. I was like 4 or 5 years old. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying.
I just got
was
in the
new to the knowledge of it.
New to the knowledge. So to make a long story short, I took the name Jeremiah, and then when I came home, my best friend, Ronald Ray, became Jonathan. And when he became Jonathan, I took David. So that's how I got David, Jeremiah.
Got you.
So it was a spiritual thing. And by me going to prison, while people playing dominoes, I was playing God knows. And while people think it was a cemetery, God let me turn to a seminary. So God allowed me, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. You was in there preaching to the folk in jail. That's exactly what it was. Taking what you was reading, what you was learning, and then sharing it with them.
So God set me up. He allowed me to be Johnny Binder. Because he knew he gonna use that name, the gangster's name, you know what I'm saying? You know.
That's back to what we was talking about, because that's what they respect.
Yeah.
In this day and age, right? The people who we target and the youth out there, they respect somebody with street cred. Somebody who's been there, done that. Somebody who they could say and prove stood on it. You know
Smitty come behind me. Johnny Hickman came behind me. Johnny was already in the game when I started, but I passed him.
Okay.
And Joseph, all of them. And a lot of stuff has been out on a lie. I'm going to touch on it 2 seconds, then I'm going to get off of it because I want to make it clear for the last time.
Okay.
Me and Rap-A-Lot Record has never sold drugs together.
Facts.
I don't know nothing about him selling drugs. He got the biggest rap company. Okay. Me and him flew to California together to meet Curtis Blow. I went to prison. He blew up.
You talking about Jay Prince?
Jay Prince.
Yeah.
So I don't know nothing about Jay Prince selling no drugs. So ain't nobody gonna make me tell that lie. I had 2 undercover agents talking about, well, you say, I said, man, I don't know nothing about that man doing nothing. Y'all mad at him because he was smart enough, intelligent enough to take a record company and turn it to a major thing.
And so is that what, like, I'm thinking, since you bring that up, I'm thinking about on the Scarface album, right? Scarface put out an album called Emeritus. And on the intro of Emeritus,
My name and what's that came up,
Jay Prince, he bring that up. He said that he was snitched on, same person snitched on him, snitched on you, and what he said, Harry O, I think he said.
He threw us under the bus.
Okay.
But it's all right. Because see, Jay got to understand one thing. I was at his birthday party, and I brought Charlie Wilson Gap Band in 1986 at the Adam Mark. I love Jay. Love him to this day. I don't love him being with Ken Schaefer and all them people because Ken Schaefer's no good. He with the ADL, Anti-Defamation League.
Okay.
But Nate Britt. I've been telling people that. I told some other people that. Ken Schaefer is riding around winning millions of dollars off black people. That's all he doing. He don't give a damn about us.
And you was probably one of the first ones. You said you
I
signed
made him.
Yeah, when he was a nobody.
Yeah, Jay never would have got him. He got him from me. He was a nobody. But to make a long story short, and he know he was taking drug money. Now they got a little thing when they take the money. This is not drug money.
Yeah.
You sign the paper. Well, you taking drug money back then. You ain't signed no papers. So it's a con game, man. So to make a long story short, Jay has the biggest rap company ever in the history of time in Houston. I know this. I'm the real, but I'm the biggest gangster.
Got you.
I'm the biggest drug dealer. Jay ain't got nothing. I almost said something, man. He ain't got nothing to do with this. Nothing. So stop putting him over here with this. I'm Johnny Bonder. I sold the drug. I had it. I done it. He had nothing to do with that.
Nothing.
What
to do
he
with
did do, open up Rap-A-Lot with Willie D and Scarface, and he took that thing to another level. Now, what happened over there the other day about that boy getting killed, that hurt my heart.
Man.
I'm out of that. I don't want to say nothing. Only thing I would say, if I was there with him, it wouldn't happen. Why? Because I'm going to search everybody at the door. Jay, I got it. I'm going to search everybody at the door. Ain't nobody bringing no gun in. Never. Because if something go down, they going to put it on him.
You know who's going to be responsible.
When I had his son, right, Jazz, when he came to Atlanta, okay, he kept circling my building at the club. I went out in the street. I said, I got you, man.
You good.
He looked. He said, man, I got you. If something happened to
he's
Jazz,
circling because he didn't want to come in.
he didn't want to come in. So if something happened to Jazz, I'm going to get the case.
Yeah, you're going to be held responsible.
I got 5 police officers. I took one to the police officer and put right there with Jazz. Let him did his thing. Jazz know this. Here I am. Jazz will tell you what I did. Took him back to the truck with the police. Okay. All my police had guns. Some of them from the nation. Put him back in the truck and he left. Why? Because it's on my dime.
Yeah, you want to make sure.
When it's on your dime, you got to make sure. So Jay wasn't there.
Yeah.
He was at home, wherever, on a plane, wherever. But the people that's with him should have protected that club or the birthday party and search. You have to search today because people crazy.
People crazy.
People crazy.
Carrying. And not just that, like we was talking about earlier with these gun laws we got here in Texas.
Yeah.
You got mentally ill people who have no reason to be nowhere near a gun. Strapped.
It's crazy, man, because
emotionally unstable.
It shouldn't
strapped.
happen. It shouldn't happen.
Got mental challenges and he's strapped.
That's the first time I said something public about it. I'm just saying if I was with him, wouldn't happen. You know why? Because at the front door, I'm searching everybody. Ain't nobody bring no gun in here. I'm going to have 2, 3 police in the front. I'm going to have police in here. When everybody leave, they're going to be walk to the car, leave. Ain't no gathering up. Ain't no none of that. Because I know if something happens, it's going to be on the dime.
And not just that, it's something bound to happen. Because stuff happens.
Especially with alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. With stuff happens.
So I just want to clear that.
Man, God bless the dead, man. R.I.P. to the young legend.
Peace to him. But I just want to clear that.
Yeah, no.
Rap-A-Lot Records, James Prince, is the biggest music company. I had a music company, he passed me. But I had no rap company. I had an R&B. I had Charlie Wilson Gap Band, Dougie Fresh, and Curtis Blow. But James...
What was the name of that label?
Diamond Productions.
Diamond Productions.
He shot past me.
Okay.
And I ain't mad at him.
No, that was Rap-A-Lot.
I ain't mad at him. I wish he'd make $1 trillion. He black. I can go borrow something from him. Matter of fact, I was on the way to borrow $1 million when Ken Schaefer told me don't go because they were trying to indict him. So Ken Schaefer is going to be in my movie. He the one told me not to go see him. See?
Wow.
So, and I went and told Pastor Ralph West the same thing. You know?
Ralph West. That's
Church Without Walls. Yeah. So, again, brother, I speak truth. Okay? Jay Prince had nothing to do with me selling no drug. I never knew him to sell no drug in my life. So all that propaganda,
all that stuff that's out there,
it's a lie.
Yeah, I heard it from the man mouth himself. Bro.
Thank you. The man was a genius in that music company and made Rap-A-Lot Records what it was, and they got mad. Okay, so I pray all that clear up. I ain't got nothing against my brother. I got something against Greg Abbott. I got something against Donald Trump.
Exactly.
I ain't got time for that, man. Even they use my name in the song. Look, man, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. I'm not into that, man. Look, man, they said death to Farrakhan, death to Farrakhan, death to Farrakhan in New York. So the men and Nation Islam finna whoop the Jews. Farrakhan said, don't touch them.
Don't do that. Yeah.
Don't touch them. Then to turn around, God gave him 2 million people in Washington, D.C. on October 16, 1995 on a Monday.
Million Man March.
The Million Man March. So you cannot fight with your enemy. We have to learn the word humility. Humility is the sickness of greatness. This show we on right now, brother.
You got to let God fight your battles.
This show me and you on right now, this show gonna rock America, brother. Because what we talking about right now can save people's life. That's why our young people so triggerous, because they so easy to go fight. It's so easy to go. What you say, nigga? What you say, man? Come on, man. Brother,
But see,
stop.
I feel like all of that,
Stop.
all of that is self-esteem. All of that is self-esteem, and matter of fact, all of that is low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Like if I'm willing to go fight and shoot and kill a brother, then it's likely because of some challenge I'm having with myself.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And either I got a challenge, I'm insecure about something, I'm traumatized about something I went through, and so I can't kill myself, and so I'm gonna kill you. You know what I'm saying? Because I hate what I see in the mirror. You see what I'm saying? And so I feel like that's one of the bigger challenges with gun violence, especially in our community, is that the ones who pulling the trigger ain't fully figured out what they challenge
They
is.
puppets, man.
Yeah, they be.
Men's Fragrance, your home for 100% authentic men's cologne. We carry high-end fragrances like Creed, YSL, Gucci, Polo, and more with below retail prices. All orders come with free shipping. Order online at mens-fragrance.net. Men's Fragrance. Smell good for
They
less.
puppets, man.
Yeah, they being used.
All of us have a gift, but most of us will never use our gifts because we don't know how to extract our gift.
Yeah, we haven't identified what the purpose is.
what the
Why
purpose
am
is.
I here?
And we don't have enough fathers. We have enough deadbeats, but not no fathers, because master ain't gonna teach us how to be no father. Ain't no father class in America where you can go somewhere and be taught to be a father.
I know.
Unless you go to the Nation of Islam, Hebrew Israelite, or Black Shrine of Madonna. It ain't in the church. You have to be taught to be a father. It's something. Oh, Candace trying. Wait a minute, Candace, you on here? Let me see if she on here. Here she is. She is on here. Let me get her here.
Well, say you have to be taught to be a father.
You have to be taught to be a father. You just Candace, you have to open your thing. I'm trying to open it up. Can she call in?
She can't call in right now.
Okay, Candace, this the biggest activist in the state of Texas.
Okay.
Candace Matthew, female.
No,
my
well,
kinfolk.
actually, text her my number. She can't call her. I could put on that mic over there.
Okay.
So let's talk about the movie for a minute. Okay, this her right here. This 8009 number.
Yeah, put it on. See if that's Candace.
Hello. I'm good. How about yourself?
That's her.
Yes, it is.
How we gonna get in
I'm
here?
finna bring you live on the podcast. Hold on one moment.
Look at you. That's what I'm talking about.
No, Dr. Candace, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Dr. Candace Matthew, how you doing?
Oh, shaking and moving. What's going on?
Well, you know, I ain't good when I ain't got my team. I ain't got Miss Booker here. I ain't got Dr. Candace. I got to have my
You know
team.
we shaking and moving right now.
So look here, Dr.
we
Candace.
making stuff happen.
My name is Chuck, man. I got Minister Jeremiah, aka Johnny Binder Jr. in here on the Mo City podcast, and I just been talking to him about everything, about his life, about gun violence, about our communities.
What just happened in the mall?
Yeah, what just
20
happened
people
out there?
just got killed, Candace, in Allen, Texas, outside Dallas.
And so if you can, just kind of introduce who you are, so my audience will know who we got on the line right now.
Oh, okay. I'm Dr. Candace Matthews. I wear several hats. One of my hats is that I'm the statewide vice chair for the Texas Democratic Black Caucus. Also, I am the national minister of politics for the New Black Panther Nation.
Okay.
I'm a business owner over a foster adoption agency by the name of Children of Diversity. And I'm also the steering committee chair for the Rainbow Push Coalition under Reverend Jesse Jackson.
Okay, Dr. Candace. So we got Big Dog in the building right now. Pleasure to have you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for rocking with my new partner. And so What's up?
Tuesday night, something happened. I'm gonna let her explain it. I've never in any politician stuff because I don't deal with it. But since Dr. Candace was in it, I went on and joined, and she gave me a major seat. Her and the staff. Tell them what happened on Tuesday when you put me over to youth.
Oh yeah, so basically, what ended up happening, just to kind of give you the backstory, the Texas Coalition of Black Democrats, we have chapters all over. In fact, in Missouri City as well, Fort Bend County. But I'm the new president of the for the Harris County chapter. So basically, when I let the chairman that's over, who I'm under, that's over the entire Black Caucus, since I'm the vice chair, and he was like, hey, I need you to take over the Harris County chapter, otherwise I'm going to close down. And I'm like, so if I take over this chapter, then I need to bring my own team in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, okay, well, cool. So then when we had the meeting on Tuesday, the meeting was very productive. I mean, we came up with benchmarks. We came up with new members. We came up with new committees. And so I really wanted my family, Johnny, to be in there because, one, he's well respected in the community, especially even with his street cred.
Mm-hmm.
Two is that he's all about the youth and dealing with these kids. So we got to get the youth. We got to get these kids. We got to get them out to vote. They some of them don't even know that they actually have a right to vote.
So what does the chapter
by
do?
him being over
She
that
finna tell you what she
committee,
did. She
I
gave me
thought
the position. Wait,
that
okay.
would be fitting for him to do that.
Gotcha.
What position did y'all give me where I could help the children
He's
so they'll
the
know?
chair over he's the basically what we did was I had to think of it. I'm like, you know what? I need to put him with something that's dealing with kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we have him where he is the actual chair for the teen outreach, the children outreach.
Gotcha.
That's what he does. And so we had several committees that we formed that night because it all affects the Black agenda.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We have to get everybody where they strong at in their skill set. So I mean, because I couldn't get, somebody that's a paper pusher and then put them to be a chair over a committee that deals with going out on the street.
Oh no, that
and
wasn't gonna
talking
work.
to these kids.
That wouldn't have
Because
worked
you
at
can't
all.
identify with them.
Yeah, that
You know
wouldn't
what I mean?
wouldn't have worked
you
at
gotta
all.
have somebody that can identify and that can empathize, who's been there. This is somebody who's like the Godfather, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
who's not going to listen to this guy? Like, come on.
So let me ask you
Don't
this:
take rocket science.
what is y'all goal as the organization? I understand the position you put him in to kind of help
Right.
the teens and the youth, but overall, as an organization with chapters, what's y'all goal?
Our goal is, for one, is to ensure that people of color have the right to vote and not lose their rights to vote, and then also for the liberation of Black people, and then
Okay.
also to ensure that injustices are not being done to our people. I mean, we're basically the first line of defense. We are the sword and the shield of our people when injustices happen. We're the ones that's on the front line that's going to ensure dealing with legislation, dealing with the school systems, dealing with your elected officials, because you have some of these jokers that run out here that want to be elected officials, that are elected officials, and then when we get them in office, they're not held accountable.
Mm-hmm.
So we're the first line of defense to let them know, hey, you're not going to do this on our watch, or we're going to fire you at the polls, and we're going to let everybody in the community know that you dirty, and we done with you.
Got you. So how can we help? Like, can you give us a website address, a phone number, anybody who may could benefit from the type of services that you provide? How can they get in contact with you?
Well, to get in contact with me, basically I have several social media handles, but my email would be Dr., which is Dr., then Candace, Candice, Matthews, Matthews, and then T as in Texas, C as in Coalition, B as in Black, D as in Democrats @gmail.com. We also have a Texas Coalition of Black Democrats Harris County chapter page on Facebook, and then we have several other chapters that are around Texas that are on the social media handles as well. So depending on where they're located, but in Missouri City, everybody in Missouri City know who I am, child, so they know.
Okay.
She's powerful. She's like a Angela Davis. She's like a Harriet Tubman, Underground Railroad. I'm not saying that because she's my family. I'm just saying it, and I'm not saying it because she's my partner. But she is the strongest woman in the state of Texas. One day, she'll be the strongest woman in the state of the United States. And me and God and my team, our team, we're gonna make sure that because she loves her people. It can't be somebody that is doing it for propaganda or being seen on TV. It's got to be somebody taking the heart. And she got children herself. So, and she know what it is for a child not to get freedom, not to get justice, not to get equality. I wouldn't be with her. I wouldn't work with her if her heart wasn't correct. You know, if she wasn't heartfelt with her people. When like what just happened in Allen, Texas, we gonna get in that. We trying to figure what we can do. We just took a case on, and we won't say what DA we went to. We went to the DA because we don't even work on that side, but we gotta go on this one because the boy shot this baby's mama right in front of the children. It wasn't even necessary. He'd been beating on her for over a year. So me and Dr. Candace and our lawyer, Ms. Booker, we took the case on. They begged us to take it on, and we loved them. They're in my church, Mount Vernon, and Pastor Ken Rowe, he has told Candace, come on in with adoption because she adopt people. They adopt more dogs today than human. So we got a competition to show people, I don't care how much you love a dog, the dog is not human.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you give a dog $1 billion, ain't nothing you can do with it. So what we trying to do is get them to adopt the children. Keep your dog, but adopt the children. Get a children somewhere to stay. Get a children something. The children can live out your legacy. The dog can't live out your legacy. So we are trying to get people to adopt children. Good family members to adopt children.
Yeah,
you know?
You want to put them in a good place.
Yeah, so I'm a part of that with her. And whatever it takes to raise millions of dollars to get these people, children, we plan on less than 5 years clearing it out where no children is there and they going out fast, they come in. That's what we want to leave as a legacy. We want to take care of our children. We ain't going to beg nobody. I told them at Texas Southern University today. What can we do as fathers to show our wife, our women, and our children that we're going to protect them? Dr. Candace, 84,000 women got kidnapped last year. And all these coward Negroes around here ain't saying a word. If you kidnap 4,000 dogs, they'll stop America.
Oh,
but
yeah.
But 84,000 black women was kidnapped to sell their body parts and spearmen with the rest of that buffoonery. So what I'm saying, I'm not going to sit around and act like it's not happening. I'm putting together 10,000 people. Vince Farrakhan said it, I'm doing it. I'm putting together 10,000 strong black men. And if you want some brown men, Hispanic, all of them black, Cubans, all of them black, I'm doing it. I even take some whites. As long as they believe in God and they ain't got that racist spectrum in them, they my child anyhow. They come from us. So what I'm trying to do is raise the awareness of young men like yourself to understand the problem we have is because people over 40 years old, we have not been good fathers. I don't care what the hell we say. We have not been the best fathers, so we'll get the woman ain't guilty. We're guilty because we're not taking care of our wife, our women, and our children. We want to, well, she got to take some blame. Shut your damn mouth. If we took care of her right and stopped molesting her and stopped disrespecting her, she would be the woman of God that she's supposed to be. There's no such thing as no good woman. There's a no good man made her that way.
Y'all heard that? He boy said there's no such thing as no good woman. There was a no good man that made her that way. So we got Dr. Candace Matthews on the line. I sure appreciate you calling in. I definitely appreciate the support you giving, bro. And I want you to keep. You said everybody in Mo City know you. Well, we in Mo City right now.
They go all the way down zero. They all know me. They know me with that cowboy hat. They all know me.
Look, we in Mo City right
now. When
now.
I put that cowboy hat on, that means I'm not coming to do no talking.
I know that's right.
I'm coming to come wreck your whole place. That's what I'm about to do. Flipping tables, everything. When it comes to dealing with our kids, when it comes to dealing with black people, I'm not coming here to play with no white supremacy whatsoever. No systemic racism whatsoever. I put that cowboy hat on. You might as well go on ahead and say the jig is up.
Look here, I appreciate your passion, and I really appreciate the intention I hear. Like I can tell this is something that you not only doing with full intention and on purpose, but you're gonna see it all the way out.
Let me say this.
All you gotta do is Google me. You'll see it.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna invite you up here. I love to talk to you.
I'm bringing her.
Okay.
I'm bringing her. You can't invite her. I'm bringing her. That's my people. That's me and her. I'm trying to tell you, man. We three the hard way. Me, her, and Miss Booker. You know, we putting it out. We ain't trying to hide it. You know, if you violate our people, we coming after you. And when we get there, we gonna get you. We gonna have all the facts. Number one, we got God. Okay. And me and her and Miss Booker just did something nobody did in the state of the United States. We all joined church together. You understand? We joined at the same time. And the pastor called me out, Pastor Skinner Road.
This was at Mount Vernon.
Yeah,
Okay.
last week, Sunday,
Yep, it was last Sunday.
yeah.
But don't forget, tell them what we did over at those South Lawn
Tell him.
apartments. We stopped them getting rid of 150
50
black
families
They were
over
finna
there.
put him out
out.
because of what?
Well,
Greed, money.
This way, it was some egregious activities that I discovered from the Houston Housing Authority. See, they didn't even know I was watching when they were doing these inspections, and some of these inspections were illegal inspections. And then I'm sitting there, I got a bonnet on, I got some sweats, got a t-shirt, a jacket, like I live there. And I heard the inspector, and she wasn't even supposed to be on the property, from HHA. And she's telling the third-party inspector to fill as many units as you can.
Wow.
Oh yeah?
She,
I watched
she
this.
heard him.
Wow.
You finna lose your job and be investigated by the feds and everybody else in there. How about
So
that?
was that that's not the same complex that was being condemned. I'm thinking of a different complex. I seen on the news they had one that they was trying to kick everybody out because the conditions were so
That's
bad.
it?
Same
South
complex. Okay.
But they lying. One of the companies, Eureka, is it Eureka?
Yeah, Eureka. Uh-huh.
Yeah, the man told me, Dr. Jeremiah, we spend $1 million in them, and we'll do whatever it takes. We want to work with you all. We working with them from Washington, D.C. and all over. And Candace have worked with them before, because we done lit them up. But they down with us, we down with them, because they for the
But
same
see, what
cause.
happened, not to cut them off, I don't know if you heard about it. We had it on blast last year dealing with the Sterling Shore apartments, okay? And the Sterling Shore apartments, these people was living in inhumane conditions, man. It was mold.
Which
it was
apartments?
rats, roaches, infestation. You name it. It all was there. And so I ended up getting Reverend Jesse Jackson and everybody in the mix with this stuff. And then it made national news. So then it made it to the where it got to Secretary Fudge, who's over the housing for the entire United States.
Mm-hmm.
And then she put me in the building with Candace Venezuela, who is the Southwest Regional Director, which means every state that's connected to Texas, that's what she's over.
Okay.
And so got to have a good working relationship. And I made a promise to her in that meeting. I said, I'm going to stay on top of this Eureka company. And if they doing some funny business, I'm telling you now, I'm going to shut them down and I'm going to blast them. And these people have been above reproach since I've been working with them. And see, the Houston Housing Authority didn't have no knowledge how much I was in the mix throughout this whole process, even with the process dealing with South Lawn. They didn't even know that I was on the property before they even came to do the inspection. They didn't know I was on the property watching them doing the inspection. They didn't know none of this. And then we got receipts. You see what I'm saying?
So what's the next
we're
move?
not done with them. How about that?
No, we
Okay.
stopped it. They called us
Stop
back.
them from getting put out.
No one has done what we done. God did that through me and Candace and brother Quananek. No one has done that. When us three came together, they didn't want it. Matter of fact, one of the brothers called me and told me the president or whoever it was wanted to meet with me and Dr. Candace. They said, look, man, we want to meet with y'all, man. We want to talk to y'all. Because we are uncovering they filthiness and they nastiness. It's all about money. They don't give a damn about no people. They the same way they took Fourth Ward. They don't care nothing about no people. The same way they trying to take Third Ward and call it Midtown. So they don't care nothing about the people. It was got to be somebody. And me and Candace, we're gonna wind up training people like us to come up under us because we can't do it all. Ben Crunk
and
can't
check
do it
this.
all.
And we're not taking that meeting. We're not taking that meeting unless we have the Southwest Regional Director from HUD, okay? Then you have community leaders like us, and then we're going to have Eureka in that meeting. Because, see, you're not going to come over here and do that slick talk. No, you're not going to do none of that. We're going to put it all on the table.
And it's going to be in black and white, and they're going to sign it. It's going to be notarized. Because when I almost lost my mind out there. They got a young lady. Candace, I want to go back and see her next week, me and you. We're going to take her to eat. They got a young lady over there, 8 months pregnant, right?
Trying to put her out.
Yeah, I called Candace. I said, Candace, where you going? She sent me the papers. Come on. That would run me hot. All of it ran me hot. But here go a young girl, 8 months pregnant.
Yeah, she needs.
So the anxiety is going into the baby. Because all she
the
thinking
stress.
about, where's I'm going to sleep at? What I'm going to be under the bridge when I have a baby? What I'm going to get? So this the cold part. Watch this here. While we was doing the interview, I told Dr. Candace, I said, Dr. Candace, where's the lady with the baby that's 8 months pregnant? And
she didn't have the baby, so she's I guess she's still in the hospital right now.
Well, I want
She
to.
haven't got back to the house yet.
Let's go see her Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Make sure we go see
Whenever
her.
she gets back, I got to find out from Ms. Neal.
Okay, fast.
Whenever she gets back.
So y'all like
you
trying
gotta
to
be
raise
careful
money? Like
if
what's
they have
the
babies
end
and
goal?
stuff.
How
So, we
can
can go over there and go check it out, because in fact, and I'm gonna tell you another thing, and then I'm gonna get off of here. And another deal with this type of work, you have some of these tenants that be with that foolishness too, because they'll turn around and want you to fight for them, but then they're not doing their part with keeping up their housekeeping responsibilities. I had one of them try to reach out to me and talking about, I got mold and I got this and that, and not knowing I'm about to go right in here, I'm about to go dig in that file, and I'm about to see everything. Okay? And guess what? Look at here, you got roach droppings, you got stuff all on your walls, your kitchen sink and stove and all that is looking a mess, and I'm supposed to help you. And see, that's why you got to hold both sides accountable.
That's right. That's
Speak
right.
on it. Speak on it. It's about actions and reactions, right? Cause and
you
effect.
can't sit over here
You
and
gotta-
call us to come and help you and try to weaponize us because, one, you're not up to date with your rent, or two, because you're not doing your housekeeping responsibilities, because I'm going to call you out. And I done did it before when I went over there to South Lawn, and this girl had called Grizzy with the hood news to come over there, giving her the sob story. Then when I get over there and I get all the facts and I got the whole file, now you want to be like, doop-a-doop-a-doop. Nah, no doop-a-doop-a-doop, because I'm going to get you too.
So let me ask you this then. If somebody was to reach out and like want to use y'all services, what kind of position do they need to be in? Like, who is the prime candidate
first of all,
for you
they
all?
need to be in a position where they are in inhumane conditions, because you got some people that'll call and say, "Oh, somebody parking in my handicap spot." Okay, I'm not coming out there for no handicap stuff.
Yeah, that's
I'm coming out for the mold. I'm coming out for the rats, the roaches, the infestation. We're coming for inhumane conditions.
And y'all
I'm
coming
not coming
to
out there
help
because
those situations.
you beefing with your landlord. No, we're not coming for that.
Let me
Coming
say
out to
this.
hold the property managers and landlords accountable
Yeah.
and make change happen.
Let me say this.
Exactly.
Let me say this about Dr. Candace, myself, and Quanell, Derek, and a few of us.
Quanell X.
Yeah, and Derek X. Let me say this, man. As we do this work, and God has called Dr. Candace, God has called us. So me and her, we've been working, but we've been working separate. But God brought us together because we're more powerful together. So a lot of people,
Power in numbers.
yeah, when we joined church, I told Candace, it's gonna be in my movie, because Candace gonna be in my movie. So I told Candace, you can't do what you're doing and you're not covered by God. You doing too much. You too powerful. You a Harry Tubman. You the Underground Railroad. You are Angela Davis. You got to be covered by God. And she didn't even change words with me. She said, "What? Let's go." But she said, "Let's go." I mean, she already believed in God.
Yeah, of
So
course.
she said, and not only she did that, she brought everybody, all her children. So all I'm saying is that when people call us with facts. Call us with the truth. Don't call us playing game, because if we check it out, and it costs us money to check it out, we check it out and you not telling the truth, then we got a problem with you. We're not going to
gotta check
blast
that.
you. We're not going to blast you on the news. We ain't going to get you up, but we're going to call you undercover and Underground Railroad and talk to you and let you know, don't do that. Because we have to pay these people. We have to investigate. We have to get the records. A whole lot of stuff we have to do.
Yeah, it's a big operation. It ain't just lightweight, quick Google search. No,
And we're
you
not
gotta
local.
employ people. You
Yeah.
got to use resources and
And we're not
research.
local. We're not local. I'm going to Atlanta. I got something in Atlanta. She just come out of Lubbock. I ain't even told her about Atlanta, but we got something to go do in Atlanta next week. So me and Candace and our lawyer, Ms. Booker, our nucleus, we going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And anytime Cornell X want to join, he can join. But we going.
We got something else that's going to be going down June 10th in South Carolina.
Yeah.
That Cornell was talking about. I mean, it's like we got a lot of stuff that we got going on, and we really don't have time for people that's not being transparent, because we can't help you if you're not.
So
you can't weaponize us.
I know,
You know what I'm
from what
saying?
I know about,
We
from
here
what
to
I
help you.
know and seen about Cornell X, right? I know usually black men who tend to find themselves in trouble, right? They'll tend to reach out to him, and then he'll kind of give them a safe escort to proceedings and kind of
He
move
been doing
stuff
it.
forward. And so is that along the lines of what y'all kind of doing as well?
Well, if they,
We do it together, because in fact, I was just with him. We just turned the young man in last week, and then when we turned him in, they let him go.
because he wasn't the one did it. But if they didn't, if Cornell X and Dr. Candace Matthew did not do that together and get the truth out before they turned him in,
He would have still been in there.
He's still been in there, and he got railroaded. So if you in trouble, whether you guilty or not guilty, call out for Cornell X, call out for Dr. Candace, or call out for me, so we can investigate your case, so we can make sure that you're good. You know. But the biggest thing to me, Dr. Candace and my brother, and on your
So just so people who might be watching this, like, I think this is good for y'all to know. If you watching or hearing this right now, Mo City Podcast, reach out, right? Especially if you don't got all the details about your case, you want to get with somebody who can do that research, who can kind of do the preliminary work before you just go getting yourself railroaded. Do they just reach out to y'all directly through social? Is there a phone number
They
they
can do
call?
either one. They can do directly. They can do social media, because Cornell number is always out there. Then I just gave my social media.
Okay,
And then,
so y'all
of
reach
course,
out, slide in the
Dr.
DM, make a
Jeremiah
phone call,
and,
send an
Attorney
email.
Booker. We roll like a unit.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
we're unit, we're
so
unit.
whoever they call, like if I got a case and I found out what's going on, I'm calling the team.
Gotcha.
Hey y'all, this what we got.
Gotcha.
We're a team,
Gotcha.
and nobody can break this team up. And ain't no big outlive you.
That's
we,
right.
we all got our gifts, our gift set. We all have a special talent, and when you bring those talents together, it makes you more powerful. A lot of people can't come together because they egos.
Oh, facts,
You know,
pride.
They not thinking about
Pride.
the people. I got to stand out by myself. I'm that. I got to stand out by myself. That. Cornell X said something real powerful the other day at South Lawn. He said, I don't have to speak because I left the mic open for them to speak and let them do what they doing. He said, but I go and say, because I drug him to the mic. I said, I'm the godfather. I'm the elder here. Come to this mic. So he came on. So what I'm saying to my family and my people, any case you got, don't cop out, okay? Do not cop out. Get in touch with us immediately. I got a law in my name, the Johnny Bond law, wrongly convicted, okay? And stop with these damnable bonds y'all making. I got a bond company I work with where I can get you a reduced bond, get you and get you out of trouble. Now, we're not trying to help you to get you out where you can go back and do it again. We're trying to help you where you won't go back and do it again and get you a position, and we finna open up some vocational schools, me and Dr. Candace. And we open up vocational schools because the devil gave you something to do. Now we finna give you something to do, carpentering, welding, plumbing,
AC
all
work,
that. That's a lot
barber.
of
Like,
money.
there's so many skill sets out here.
You can make over $100,000 a year doing this here, man. So you ain't got to shoot nobody, you got to rob nobody, because it's a short lifespan in what y'all doing, because we got more young people dying now. They dying faster than their parents. So
Facts.
the only way to stop this paradigm, Dr. Cannon and my brother, is we got to use their skill set and bring it away from the devil, stop playing Nintendo and Xbox and Grand Theft, and use their mind for God.
Yeah,
so
you
that's
have to put in something to replace what you're taking out.
Yeah.
So
So Candace, what I did, I got a new slogan. I had not told you about it. Guns down, gloves up. I'm going Monday, and get the LLC and the DVA. Gun down, gloves up.
Guns down, gloves up.
Gloves up. So when they,
That's awesome.
thank you. That touched my heart because God showed me that. Because now you ain't got to fight no more with the gun.
Yeah.
If you can't sell it, we're gonna sit down and try to talk to you, and y'all still say, "No, I don't give a damn. I want to fight him."
We're gonna get in the green.
You're gonna get in the ring. The first one got 3 little rounds,
Mm-hmm.
2 minute round, not no 3 minutes because you can't go that long. 2 minute little round. If somebody get knocked down, some bloodshed or something happen, fight over.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Fight over, it's rap. So we ain't let you beat up nobody, put nobody no coma, none of that. And it's over with. And you're going to sign a thing, whatever happened, it's over. Ain't no retaliation, none of that.
Beef dead. At
The
this
beef
point.
is dead. The beef is dead. We have to construct our own children. We have to take our own children and stop allowing the government, the
Facts.
state and the city. The chief of police, he can't do this. And Greg Abbott sure ain't gonna do it. So we have to take our own kith and kind and stop begging people to do for us, damn it, that we need to do for ourselves. Why can't we take care of our own children? We send rockets to the moon, but we can't take care of our own children. Seven said something. Old school mama, new school mama. New school mama ain't worth a damn. It needs old school mama. Spare the rod, spoil the child. So they done made a law where if you hit your child, you go to jail. But then take me to jail. I ain't gonna bust him in the mouth or break his jaw, but I'm gonna put that backside.
Yeah, gonna do what I gotta
Whoop
do.
that backside. So as I get this mic back to Dr. Cannon, what I'm saying, Dr. Cannon, gun down, gloves up. Once we make this popular, Dr. Cannon, we will save thousands of lives all over America because it's not local here for just Houston. Every boxing thing, we're going to use it, and they're going to let us in. Where we can go in 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night and put them both in the ring. They're going to sign the paperwork, and we're going to stop it. We have to stop our children from shooting and killing one another and shedding blood. Guns down, gloves up.
I can dig
Guns
it.
down, gloves up. I'm going to get a rap song. I'm gonna call Snoop Dogg. I'm gonna call my boy Ice Cube. I'm gonna call Dougie Fresh, Jill Scott, and put them all together and help me do this song where we can put it out where the song will go platinum, so we can
get the message out
So we
there.
get the message out because they had another song called "Headed for Self-Destruction" in 1990.
I remember Headed for
So, yeah,
Self-Destruction.
that's
Come
it.
on, bro.
So now we can say guns down, gloves up.
we
Now,
all
once
part
we
of the
do-
same gang.
Yeah,
Come on, I
so
remember
now
all
that's
bro.
gonna be the new game. Guns down, gloves up. Call that gang whatever you want to call it. But just the good part about it, Dr. Cannon, you live to see another day.
Facts.
It ain't a shootout, it's a
Facts.
fight out. Now you can get up, go home, got a little black eye, lip blustered. You go home, you can heal.
You can heal.
But if I shoot you with the gun, damn it, you can't heal. You dead. And I don't have a right to take your life behind the buffoonery and the foolish and discombobulation because we being played with the puppeteer and the puppet. The puppeteer controlling the puppet. We being controlled, don't even know what the hell going on. We a bunch of damn dummies. We keep shooting each other. You're not a man because you shoot your brother. You're not tough because you shoot your brother. You tough when you walk away from your brother because humility is the secret to greatness, not somebody shooting each other.
Humility is the secret to greatness. Y'all ain't hear that.
That right there.
Y'all ain't hear that. That boy said humility is the secret to greatness.
Most people don't know that. They think if they be humble, they're a coward. No, brother, I don't walk
But
away.
that's the puppeteer's message. God
Yeah.
is believing that
Yeah.
humility is
Yeah.
being a coward.
Yeah, no.
I'm being humility. I'm being humble because I know what I'm capable
Yeah.
of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I don't want to have to go there. And so I'm gonna humble myself.
Jesus made it clear. When they didn't accept him, he cleaned it. Come on, pastor, let me help you. He cleaned his feet off and went to the next city. Huh? And then when the disciples, Dr. Candace wasn't taking the people in, Candace covered now completely. So we're not taking it in. Pastor Rose, myself, and the other deacons and the ministers, we pray. They pray for her because we on the we're on the battlefield.
lines.
So
The
y'all
front
need to
lines.
give us the money we need. We want to buy
Give
that
us the
building.
resources. Yeah,
We
give
need
us
to
some
buy that
support.
building over there at Sam's, right across the street from NRG. We know the other building on Greg's and Color. We need that building. We want them building. We want them now and put the best staff in there to take these children, guns down, gloves up. That's what's the name going to be of it. The reason why we're doing that, we have to put it, I'm going to put a real boxing glove, and I'm going to put a gun. I'm going to put that AK gun. Guns down, gloves
Gloves
up.
up.
And once you do that, psychologically, we can stop some of this rap foolishness, and a lot of the rappers gonna start coming toward us and help us with this foolishness because right now, Jay-Z see it.
Well, so speak on that for a second, and Ms. Candace, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this as well, because one of the reasons we hear so much violence being perpetuated across regular media is because it's profitable.
Come on.
It's profitable,
Yes,
right?
it is.
Our lives are profitable. The jail make money. The cemeteries make money. The rappers make money. Like everybody making
Everybody
money,
make money.
off of us dying.
That's
you know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a fact.
And so with that being the case, knowing we in this kind of capitalistic country,
Come
right,
on.
driven off money, and we are obviously the products that's being sold and used for profit. How do we change that? You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to tell people to not get money. It's hard to tell people whether you a rapper, right? You one of my favorite rappers is Moneybagg Yo. Like
Come
I
on.
listen to Moneybagg, right? But his message ain't positive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His message is of hood shit and violence and this and that, right? That's why I gotta change. I listen to other people too as well to kind of sharpen me and making me better. So it ain't all
have to.
negativity coming in.
You
But
have
the
to.
point I'm making is that like cats like Moneybagg and others who out there with similar messages, they songs are not uplifting as far as the people,
Right.
But they make a bunch of money for their people. You know what I'm saying? So
Off
how
their
do
people.
we off their people exactly? So how I don't understand how to get past that part.
I do, but Candace, you want me to answer first or you want to answer?
No, you can go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. What it is, family, and I hope the pastors listen. Please put this out everywhere. Candace, make sure you put this on your Instagram, the million people you got. This is the truth. Music came from lamentation, okay? Music came from God.
Mm-hmm.
Music did not come from the devil, okay?
Okay.
So music was made to inspire, not to expire.
Mm-hmm.
So these damnable presidents at these record companies got together with the ADL, Anti-Defamation League,
Mm-hmm.
and said, tell them to go gangster. Okay? So gangster rap came out because Lauryn Hill messed them up. When she was talking all that talk to the women, got 5 Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want that. That's why they tried to kill Lauryn Hill, and they went after with taxes. She just bouncing back. Okay? Same thing with Erykah Badu. They don't want nobody that's speaking positive. That's why they had to kill Michael Jackson. They killed him. They sent for this boy, Conrad, and took him down there. That wasn't no accident. They killed Nipsey Hussle because he finna put the autobiography out on Dr.
On
Sebi.
Sebi.
So they killed Malcolm because they knew Malcolm was going back to Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They killed Martin because Martin had met with Elijah Muhammad and put him at a Royal Hotel. We have proof. We ain't got no rhetoric. We got truth. So what the young people are doing, they being played with the puppeteer and the puppet. So what we have to do is change the narrative for that filthy music. We got a little boy named Pastor Harris' son, Lil Jay Xavier.
I know
He just
Jay
came
Xavier.
out with a new song, and I'm going to bring him back on here with me, with Dr. Candace, with my lawyer. So you're going to have a full part in there. And we'll take an hour or two and put this thing out and play his music. We come, and that's why Carmen won't do it. That's why Dougie Fresh won't do it. They will not call a woman a B and a H. That's not who she is. And if you got to call a woman a B and a H and piss on her, disrespect her, and call out her name to make some money, use a sellout. Use a sellout. I don't give a damn who you are. You're a sellout because you are doing what you got to do to win. But you taking that music and cheering
Poisoning the people.
The children are impressionable.
Yeah.
And this the cold part, Dr. Cannon. Every child by the year 18 done seen thousands and thousands and thousands of murders. So when they get 18, 19, 20, get that gun in their hand, they say, oh, this is good.
Well, I'm
Because
immune to it.
They're immune to
Yeah.
it. They've been watching on Xbox and Grand Ole Theft and all the before.
Or they've been listening to it, right? They've been listening to it. Like I got a son, and
Come on.
I remember when he was a teenager, and we was talking about fathers.
Come on.
I can look in the mirror and see where I could see the error in my ways.
Come on.
Right. I remember allowing him to go to sleep with his earbuds plugged in.
Oh my God.
Right. And I didn't know what he was listening to.
Come
This
on.
is why I say my mistake. I should have been more in tune to that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
He was on the Meek Mill. He was on NBA YoungBoy, and just going to sleep to it. And then he would
Lord
wake
have
up. I
mercy.
would get him up in the morning to go to school, and he would wake up mad.
Lord
He
have
would wake
mercy.
up angry. He wake up in his feelings, and it took for me to like, bro, that's because you've been asleep with this in your ears
Come on.
for 8 hours.
Come on.
And now you finna go to school and click on somebody, a teacher, somebody who steps on your shoe. You finna go off because you've been brainwashing yourself overnight. You know what I'm saying? And it took for me to realize that, like, hold on, bro, I'm gonna need you to change what you listening to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to kind of adjust what you feeding yourself overnight because you waking up in your feelings and you don't even know why.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm with you when you bring up Lil J Xavier. That's why I reference AJ McQueen. That's why I reference Toby Nwigwe. That's why I reference these guys because they putting out music that's uplifting, that's educational, that's inspiring, and got truth to it. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I would encourage people to do, man. Change what you listening to. Change your ear gate. You know what I'm saying? Change what's going in and what's coming out.
To the rappers, let me say this to you on the front of Dr. Candace and my brother, my new godson. Candace will adopt you after a while after she meets you. So what I want to say is that you're being used. Malcolm X said you've been led astray, you've been bamboozled. Yeah, so we have to stop allowing people to make us disrespect our women. The Jews don't do it. The white folks don't do it. They don't call their women bitches and hoes. So we ain't got no business calling our woman no four-legged dog. You got a mother, you got a daughter. Would you want somebody calling her that? Let me say this as we leave. When you disrespect a woman, you disrespect God. Mm-hmm. When you curse a woman, you curse God. And if you can't protect your woman, you're not a man of God. You have to protect your woman. And you definitely got to protect your wife. And you definitely got to protect your children. And when we can't do that, we no longer a man. We're born a man. That go for me. That go for everybody on the planet. I'm talking about the whole 7 billion people and 3-something billion being men.
How you feel about the system? Because I feel like the system we in right now is designed to make it so cats like me can't take care of them. You either in jail or you dead or you distracted. You know what I'm saying?
We've been pulled from them. That's why they took them. See, this boy, I'm trying to call his name. He the coldest out there. He gets 60 million people. He's a psychiatrist. I'm going to call his name in a minute. He's right. When they took the vocational schools out, the schools, then they brought the guns and the drugs. Mm-hmm. So it was a setup. With the vocational schools, Dr. Cannon, they can be mechanics. They can be carpentry, masonry.
When I was in school, we had auto shop, we had wood shop, and none of that's in school right now. Yeah. There's none of that in school right now.
Yeah, so that's where it came at, and we slept on it, and then they took our women away from us in 1980 and made the woman liberation. So now the black woman, she gone, I don't need you. Yeah, I can take care of my own self. Yeah. Well, she only saying that because we're not doing our job. Mm-hmm. If we do our job, she won't have to say that because she been being the man and the woman. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, so she's doing both.
We have to step up to the game and work with her. Even if she lend us some money or help us, we got to come back and give her that money back. We got to give it back to her. We can't play her. If you're trying to play her, you're playing God. There's no such thing as no good woman. There's a no good man made that way. Until you respect a woman, you'll never respect God. And between her legs, REPLICATION. That's the replication of God. That's where God built his universe with the black woman. All life comes from the black woman. She's dominant, the white woman recessive. Dr. Milne and Dr. Leakey, the two white scholars, have proven. The ISIS paper just died 2-3 years ago. She proved it before she died. Mm-hmm. So Presley. So all I'm saying to the people in America and to the world, we have to understand who the black woman is. That's the real queen, not that stuff over there in England. That's the real queen. That's why they mad now that Meghan up in that thing. So we know for a fact that all life comes from the black woman and the black man. We got X and Y chromosomes. She got Y. She comes from us. And why would we not protect the woman that God gave us? We supposed to protect her in every perspective. But we want to shine our car, go get some Michael Jordan tennis shoes, but we won't go get her no gas, won't open the door for her, won't teach her how to eat. How am I teach her how to eat? And I'm fat, overweight, high blood, kidney failure. I let a nigga cuss out, disrespect. So we're not being the men we're supposed to be. We got to go back to our women and help them and let them help us until we go back to family and honor and respect one another. They have tore us apart and they got us disrespecting each other. Now, the ones that's house niggas and agent provocateur, we don't want to be with them. Clarence Thomases, we don't want them. Go on back over there. Yeah. We don't want you. 2 in the bed, 1 enemy. All young men supposed to walk up and go into the walking manifestation of God. Because you 40 years old, that don't make you no man. You're only a man when you're the walking manifestation of God. Age don't make you a man. Responsibility make you a man.
Age don't make you a man. Responsibility make you a man.
That's a fact. And that's where they tricked us at. You 40 years old, you're a man.
You're a grown man.
You ain't no man. You're a damn fool.
Or they make it even worse. You be 18.
Yeah.
You a grown man now.
You ain't no grown
the
man.
furthest thing from a grown
That's
man.
why God said, except you come as a child, Dr. Cannon. God said, except you come as a child, you never see the kingdom of God. You have to come as a child. I'm talking about me too.
Yeah. You
And
got to
every
humble
church-
yourself to the point of a child.
Every church in America, I want to clear you today. John Osteen, Creflo Dollar, T. Jake, all of you. All of us are sick.
Facts.
All of us. None of us perfect. No, not one. So the place we go to is a hospital. And we need a hospital. All of us need to go in and try to be better. We are not perfect, so we got to be perfected with God. And until we respect woman, Jesus never disrespected a woman, only us. Until we respect woman, America gonna fall. America had to respect woman. We got more prostitution here with youth here in Texas than anywhere on the planet Earth. So we have to respect our women. And I heard one dude say, man, I ain't gonna respect no woman unless she respect herself. I said, you's a coward. So if whether she respect herself or not, fool, you're supposed to respect her. You can grow her. You can
build
help
her up.
Jesus said in the Bible, when the woman committed adultery, and they went to stone her to death with the old law, Jesus said, one of you have not sinned, cast the first stone.
Yeah.
Nobody could cast a stone. I end with this. He said, suffer the little children. Forbid them not. Let them come unto me. He said, if you hurt one of these, you'd rather put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. Until we love our children, until we love the woman, we'll never know God. The woman first, then the children. Until we love the woman and the children, we, United Snakes, we, America, we, the world, we will never know God. The whole 196,940,000 square miles of land and water. Land-wise, 57,255,000 square miles. Water-wise, 139,685,000 square miles of water. 75% of the earth is water, 25% of the land. The same way 75% of you is water and 25% of the land. God trying to show you you're a God. You're a little God. You're not a nigga. You're not a pimp. You're not a hoe. You're not a con man. We're little gods. In Psalms 82, it says God judge among the congregation of God. So these pastors, I'm going to start busting them out. Stop with this old Sunday morning disco style show and political horse center. If you can't teach your people to be successful, if you can't get them where they can all have a car, all have a home, all have a business, and even the one that's not entrepreneurs, they can invest with other entrepreneurs.
Exactly.
Until we have our own black Shark Tank, until we have Black Wall Street, we have to do that. I'm the president of Black Wall Street in 1906. Why? That's when it started. I'm bringing millionaires together so we can own it. Like the women in Georgia got 500 acres down there, and they building. Look, man,
They doing a big thing out
I've
there
been
right
down
now.
there with them. So what I'm saying to
thing
you,
out
they
there.
cold-blooded. So it's 19 of them. So what I'm saying to you, we have to go back to our woman and plead with her and honor her
What
and
you're really
repent in
saying
the
is
tone.
it's about recentering the family.
Yes.
It's about recentering the family.
Sitting at the table and eating at the table.
Yeah.
Not at McDonald's, not at Chimichan, not at Burger Park, not Tuesday line up for eating that chicken that's deaf in it, Popeye. So we don't know how to eat. Our health is our wealth. We got to stop eating this damnable food. In Genesis 1:28 and 29, it says your meat is fruit and vegetable. I didn't write the Bible, I'm quoting it. So that's what I've got to say. And what I'm saying is truth. Nobody can come on this station and say nothing I done said ain't the truth. If they try it, I'm going to take them to the Bible and show them in the Bible what God said. And that's what's wrong with us, brother. Everybody go on a Daniel fast, all the churches for 21 days. And then 344 days in the quarter, they go back to hell.
back to eating everything
Why you going
else.
21 days, Dr. Cannon? They're going to go eat good, high blood go down, kidney failure go down, and then 344 days in the quarter, you go back to eating that damn dog food. So all I can say to our people, we have to change our way or die. So if you
It's all
want to
about
die,
teachings, and really it's about unlearning.
it's unlearned.
It's about unlearning. You know what I'm saying?
The puppeteer and the puppet. People will not treat you right, Dr. Cannon, will not teach you right. They would never tell us at HEB, don't go buy the beef, don't buy the pork, even though they got a vegan section in there. They kind of hinting to you, come on the vegan section. They hinted it to you. They got another place, a vegan place called Evil, Sinful. Sinful. She's saying, a white woman, she got some of the best vegan food on the planet. She's telling you it's sinful to eat what you're eating. It's right there on Webster, across the street from Field and Dairy.
Okay.
Then you got Linana. Then you got Sunshine. You know, we
got Mo
soul
City
food.
Vegan. Shout out to Mo
So
City
we,
Vegan.
and it tastes just like meat.
Yeah.
So what we have to do, Dr. Candace, we have to respect our women. That's number one.
Okay.
Okay? Then we have to respect our children.
What's number 2?
And then we have to learn how to eat. And we got to drink some water because we're scared to drink water, but we drink alcohol. So we have to learn how to respect our woman because a nation rise no higher than this woman. Can you hear me, Dr. Candace?
She may have hung up.
Okay.
I think she
Yes,
hung up.
sir.
Oh, okay. She's still
Okay.
here.
I'm going to say it again. A nation rise no higher than this woman. I want to say it again because,
A nation rises no higher than its woman.
yeah. See, when you put the woman down, you put God down.
Mm-hmm.
And then God take his hand off America. That's why all this stuff been happening. So until we respect woman, man, this thing is deep. Man, I want to follow Jesus. Keep Jesus' name out your mouth, punk, because until you honor the woman, you'll never know Jesus. Jesus ain't disrespecting no woman nowhere in the Bible, just us. I'm talking about me too. So what we got to go back and do is claim our women and let them know, baby, you don't belong to us, baby boo. You belong to God. And what we want to be is a carekeeper. And if we keep her well and we lift her back up to God, then the black woman King, she will come and help us. That's why they showed the movie Woman King. They didn't mean to show that movie, man, because that's who the black woman really is. That's who Candace is, Dr. Candace. We have to help our women be successful. Then they'll turn around and help us be
help you.
successful.
That's-
Anybody can help mate, but who can help meet?
Exactly.
Dogs can mate, but who can help meet your goal and you meet her
Anybody
goal?
can help mate, but who can help meet?
Yeah.
I'm putting that one on the t-shirt.
You got to. Look, man, the knowledge I have come directly from God, from Master Fard Muhammad. Okay? Okay? Who taught Honorable Elijah Muhammad? Who taught Malcolm X and all the rest of them? Okay? Dr. Kali, all of them. Muhammad Ali. Now, Mr. Farrakhan, he had the baton now. He the only one with the baton. They have not found not one word wrong in the Nation of Islam. Not one word. J. Edgar Hoover, they look. He was with more of the presidency, he's more corrupted. He dressed out drag. So this is what's going on, man. They trying to flip us and turn us like they did in Atlanta because they put it in the infamy of Gerber and Similac, and it worked down there. So what I'm saying to our people, Candace, Dr. Candace,
why
until
people need to
we
breastfeed.
respect, I want y'all to hear me today, until we respect woman and our children, America and
Don't
the
fall.
world is in trouble. We have to respect her. She's not what we call her. And when you go to a damn motel, you're a side piece. You're not God piece. We need to shut these damn motels down. If you want a woman, buy a home, get her a condo, build her a house, get her an apartment, do something for her. Don't just 2-3 hours and you through. That's it. Then
See,
you got
but
another.
then that come back to what I was talking about earlier, though. Like even
man.
with the guns, right? How profitable violence is. Same thing with sex. You know what I'm saying? And so our people have been conditioned to value the money
Come on.
over their personal value. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, you end up at a motel for a few hours
Yeah, 'cause
for a couple hundred
I
or
got low
whatever that looks
self-esteem.
like.
I done did it. I done did it. Low self-esteem. I'm in the room butt naked because I've got low self-esteem. I done left God and went to the devil. Hey, devil, what's up? Hey, damn fool, come on in here.
Come on in.
Come
with
on
open
in, fool.
arms.
Yeah, come on in, fool. Here go Dum Dum walking right in there with me. Come on, man.
Wow.
Two dummies in there. That's an insult to injury.
Facts.
That's an
Two
insult
lost
to
people.
injury.
So obviously the task at hand is monumental, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
this
mental.
Ain't, this ain't.
It's the mental capacity. We need a psychosocial assessment. I'm more deep than they think, man. I'm telling you, they don't know what John Bond is now. We need a psychosocial assessment and a Dianetic. Everybody on the planet need a psychosocial assessment. Me too. Everybody. Because we got too much garbage in our mind, and we got to get rid of that garbage, get rid of the baggage, because we stink.
And I'm gonna tell you what else we got. With garbage, baggage, whatever you want to call it. Most of us got trauma
Yeah,
in our
that's
minds,
where
you
it
know what
come
I'm saying?
from.
We dealing with
Look at me.
past
You
traumas.
trigger.
Yeah.
You easy to trigger. I'll kill you. And
trauma
then,
from bad parenting, trauma
Yeah.
from lack of a dad, trauma from
Yeah.
just seeing your partner get shot, like just all kind of trauma. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
man,
And so
listen, when you
it-
get a good woman, let me say this as we leave, because I'm going to come back on
Yeah,
part
we'll
two
wrap up. We're about
and
to
talk
wrap
about
up.
Johnny Binder. Cause this is Johnny Bonder here.
Man, y'all tuned to the Mo City Podcast. I got Johnny Bonder Jr. in here, man, aka man Minister Jeremiah, man. I got Dr. Stacy on the line.
Yes.
Dr. Candace. I'm sorry, Dr. Candace
all right.
Matthews on the
Dr.
line,
Candace.
man. And we just in here talking about really the state our people in and how we can make some change.
Yeah.
And let's not hold you too long.
That's who I am. With my team and people that's with us, we want to change the narrative. We want to tell the people. We want to help you change your mindset because you have become a puppet, and the puppeteer is controlling you, and you're being controlled with food. Food's the biggest control in the world. Then you're being controlled with sex. That's number 2. Then you're being controlled with drugs.
media.
Yeah, and then that damnable music and all these damnable games. So they have tricked us and have pulled us away from God. God say, I made you in my image and my likeness. I gave you dominion and power to replenish the earth. We don't replenish the earth with the baby children, but we don't have no dominion and power. I want you, Pastor, to listen. We don't have no dominion and power. Where's our dominion and where's our power?
And we have it. We don't know how to use
We
it.
don't know how to access it.
Yeah, we don't know how to access it and use it.
And let me show you how to use it. Honor and protect the woman. Once you honor and protect the woman, that's why Minister Farrakhan is so successful, because he honor and protect his wife. He honor and protect other women in the nation. He named the mosque Mariam. Ava Muhammad was the first minister in the nation, and then people from the East told him he couldn't do it. So that's what's going on. Pastor Kenneth Rose, he let women in the church teach. He know it's one God, one faith, one baptism. So we have to, I joined with him. I joined with Pastor Kenneth Rose at Mount Vernon, me and Dr. Cannon. I didn't join the church, I joined him. I didn't join no building. I'm the church. I joined him. Well, we can be successful.
Yeah, you join together
Yeah.
in ministry.
Yeah, so we can be successful and take Dr. Candace's adoption agencies and make it one of the biggest ones in the world. That's what I want to do. I want to take that adoption agency and get all our children out and have fathers and uncles there to teach them who they are and what they are.
Mentors.
We have to teach them who they are, because if we don't, who will?
Well, and that's it right there. Education is part of it, right?
And if we don't teach them, Dr. Candace, who will? And if not now,
when?
then when? So I'm talking to you, radio people, podcast people. We have a major problem, and the problem is love. We don't love. Oh, love. No, you don't. You lust. Because love is freedom, justice, and equality. If you love your woman, you want to give her freedom, you want to give her justice, you want to give her equality. If you're not giving her freedom, justice, equality, you don't love her. It's 12 words of love. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Give you freedom, justice, equality. Give you food, clothing, shelter. Give you love, peace, and joy.
Man, say that again. It's
When you
12
get
words
those
to the
12
word love.
elements.
Look over here and say that. It's 12 words to the word love. Do that one more time, fam. 'Cause you just schooled me real quick.
I want you to write that down, too.
I am.
Dr. Candace, I'm going to put that in the song. Can you hear me?
It's 12 words.
The people don't understand love. Love start off with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It gives you freedom, justice, equality.
Okay.
It gives you food, clothing, shelter. It gives you love, peace, and joy. Happiness is not in there because happiness is temporary.
Yeah.
Okay? Joy is forever wearing. God can only give joy. And once we protect our women, and our children, God will open doors for us. I'm sitting here now, and I'm telling you, I'm going to have over $1 million in the next 30 days because God going to open doors for me to do the adopted agency with Candace, to do the real estate where we can be multi-millionaires, where me and her can't just be no Ben Crunk. It's got to be Ben Crunk and Dr. Candace and me.
It's a bunch of
It just can't
people.
be him.
Yeah.
It's got to be more than he
Take a
can't
team.
get to everybody. He can't get to everybody. So we got to get to the people. And we got 25, 30 lawyers we working with. And every lawyer work with us, we gonna vet him. Ain't no selling out our people. And you're not gonna sell them out. If you sell them out, we gonna ret you over the news, and the whole world gonna know who you are. If you ain't trying to help them, you like a Jesus to them. So you go home at night. If you lose the case, they go to prison.
Yeah.
So again, until we respect our women, will never know God. And a nation rise no higher than its woman. Johnny Bonner talking. Now Minister Jeremiah has grown up from Johnny Bonner, from Saul to Paul. Now they understanding now, how can he do what he do? I'm doing what I can do because of God. The knowledge and wisdom of God. And I got this. And I have a great teacher, Minister Farrakhan, who I heard on the radio. Pastor C.L. Jackson, who ordained me. And I got my ex. I got both. I ain't double-minded. It's one God, one faith, one baptism. Ain't no Baptist God, Muslim God. That's a bunch of buffoonery and foolishness, and they keep you separated over 1,600 some religions. So which one is right?
No, yeah,
so that's religiosity.
Religion was always born to create control and divide.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It's about the relationship. I've always been a proponent of that. It's about the relationship, not the religion, man.
So again, Dr. Candace, as we leave you, say something on your closing remarks.
Yeah, Dr. Candace,
and
I
I'm bringing
appreciate you
back.
calling in. I appreciate you
I'm just
rocking.
enjoying listening to all this truth to power. I'm really enjoying this because this is what our people need to hear. Our people need to understand that you got to be woke because there's a lot of things that's happening around us, and if you're not woke, then you cannot be able to engage. They have to understand is that one thing is this, is that you are the one who starts and ends.
Okay.
It starts with you and it ends with you.
Come on.
You got to understand, we are the original people.
Look at you.
And that means if you don't know your value and you don't know your worth,
Come on.
then who are you? And that's why we're here to amplify
Come on.
that message. Because even with our women, and I hear Pastor Dr. Jeremiah talking about the women, and he's absolutely right about that, but let me say something. Us as women, we have to pick up other women too.
That's right.
We have to hold them
right.
accountable.
That's right.
Because when we see them out there doing some egregious activity, we need to pull that sister aside and get her together
That's right.
instead of talking about it.
Yeah,
right.
we got to hold each
You
other
gotta-
accountable.
Remember back in the day, you had one of them women come to that church and you not dressed right at that church. Them sisters checking you at the door.
And they'll bring you in and they'll get you some clothes.
Yeah.
And
They'll
they
put the
gonna bring
clothes on
in,
you.
they
They'll
gonna
put the
get
clothes on you and show you love.
And they gonna get you right. And that's the movement that we as women need to do for other women. You don't turn around. If you see that this woman is gonna do some crash dummy stuff, don't agree with her. Stop her from doing it. Work with her. Show her what the game is. That's the issue. That's what's going on right now. Because I got daughters. Okay, I have daughters.
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm gonna sit up here and let my kids, my daughters, come out here and be hoes on the street? Don't think so. Because mama gonna wring that neck.
Come on.
And that's what they have to understand. You can't be your kid's friend. You let them know that I'm the parent.
That's right.
You the child.
That's
You
right.
gonna do what I say do,
That's
or
right.
you gonna be the one with the problem. Because I'm gonna put something on your behind.
That's why that's my
And
partner.
that's what the issue, that's what we don't have. We got too many of these parents want to be their friends.
Well, let me ask you
I
this.
got
Do
a
you think that's
16-year-old
because
upstairs, and when I say something, that's how it's going to go down. I'm not your friend. And it's going to be yes ma'am and no ma'am up in here.
Dr.
And
Candace,
they go all the way to the 3-year-old.
Dr. Candace,
You have to sit
But that's because
They wanna ask you
you
a
come
question.
from the old cloth, right? But the reality is a lot of parents these days are much younger, right? They much younger. They closer in age with their children than they are. Like me and my mom got 25 years in between us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
but it's a lot of these newer parents out here got 16 years in between them and their children, and so they ain't even grown yet. They haven't been taught that level of responsibility, and so they're not even in position to pass it down. And so
Well, I'm going to tell you like this here. I had a couple cousins that had babies at 16, 15 years old. But they got that grandmother that trained her how to raise that kid.
yeah, ain't no more big
And in
mamas.
fact,
Ain't no more big mamas
that
out here.
grandma taught my
I
cousin
love Tyler for that one.
why her kids are lawyers, why her kids are engineers, They were supposed to leave one system going to the next system because she had these different baby daddies. But when you got that grandma who gonna show you how to raise that kid and gonna show you how to be a mother, that's what I mean. Us women, we gotta get together and get these young ones and get them together.
Amen to
Because if
that.
they didn't have that grandma, they got my cousin together, baby, them children probably be in prison right now.
I'll be there in 12
Amen
minutes.
to that, man. Amen to that, Miss Dr. Candace. I sure appreciate your time
you got
today.
in?
I appreciate you calling in. I got to get to know you better. I'm in Mo City, my studio in Mo City. You say everybody in Missouri City know you, so we definitely need the
Ron
politics
Reynolds,
some
all
more.
of them, they know me.
Yeah.
Your sheriff.
So me and Ron in the
same.
same building.
They
I'm
know-
in that same building.
Ron Reynolds is in this building.
Oh,
And,
he over there, Ron Bill over there with the Wells Fargo.
That's
Yeah,
where I'm
yeah.
at, third floor.
and
Yeah,
listen,
that's my boy.
and look here, you finna fall out. And Bars Miles, Senator Bars Miles.
Yeah, that's one of his offices over there. Because he covers some portion of that area.
And
Look,
get-
I know all the commission. They all know me. I know your county judge. I got all their numbers on speed dial. They know me.
Well, look,
They
I'd
know if
love
I'm
to have
coming
you
Fort
up here.
One
Bend, it's going to be a
thing,
problem if I'm coming through there.
but one thing for sure, Dr. Candace Matthews, I'm bringing you back and bringing Bulldog with us, and I'm bring Ron Reynolds. We're gonna come in here, man, and I'm gonna do a little bit of Johnny Binder from the jump, and then we're gonna go back to what we're talking about now, and let them know why Johnny Binder is who he is, because God touched my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And if
That's a good way
God-
to close out. That's what I was going to ask you as we kind of wrap up, because I know we're going to come back in politics, but leave us with that, like with this new kind of message that you with.
But well, by being the biggest drug dealer in the state of Texas, one of the biggest in the state of the United States, I wasn't even trying to be no drug dealer. It just happened, and I'll talk about it on the second part of the show. But what Dr. Candace, what I ain't told you, God allowed it to happen, where He could use my mouth for Him. See, so God knew that sometime, same thing He did to Saul, turn to Paul, He would take Binder and turn to Jeremiah. He said, I knew you when you was in your mother's womb. So if God could take the biggest gangster, the biggest fool in Houston, and turn me around, so when the young people see me, there's no reason why they can't change, because I done had more money in 1 month y'all done had in your whole life. So it's nothing to talk about. You know, the fights, the shootouts, all of that. Not ride by, ride down. So what I'm saying to them, if God could change a fool like me, He can change you. The game out, God in. So that's why I want to open the vocational schools, so when I'm talking to them, I can give them something. I don't want to give them no rhetoric. I want to give them the truth and then give them a job, give them a position. And Dr. Candace and myself, not you, we're going to be held accountable getting these schools and things back here so we can help save our children. So the Johnny Binder show, Johnny Binder, God has left me alive. All my brothers dead. And my sister called me a promised child. She never told me that. She said, God saved you. You're a promise. We didn't even choose you. We wanted you to die instead of them. Every one time they died, we wish it was you instead of one of them.
Wow.
Yeah. So God saved me. She just told me that about 6 months ago.
Wow.
So God saved me, which I already knew. But God saved me for this moment.
Yeah, you got purpose.
Yeah. So and when Dr. Candace came, God put us together exclusive. A lot of people don't understand our closeness. A lot of people don't understand why we fight the way we fight together. Well, the only thing I can say to you all that don't understand, go to God.
Go to God. I think that's the closing message right there. Go to God, because at the end of the day, how can we love our brothers? You know what I'm saying? If you can't love the God, you ain't even seen.
Come on.
And so I would tell y'all to go to God, get those relationships with Him, because once you do that, that will allow you to love yourself better. That'll allow you to begin to treat women better. That'll allow you to begin to kind of treat your children right once you begin to get your life right with the man above, man.
Remember this here. Guns down, gloves up. Come on, Candace. Guns down, gloves up.
Gloves up.
Guns down, gloves up. And why we gotta echo this, we losing thousands and thousands of our children And these damn funeral homes are making so much money they can't count it. So we have to stop our children from shooting and killing one another.
Funeral homes making money. The jails making money.
Yeah.
The gun manufacturers making money.
Yes.
The prisons making money.
Yes.
The casket maker making
Yes.
money. And
everybody
not just
profiting from the killing.
And not just that, the families who losing money. Because
Come
now
on.
we got to go raise money. We got to
on.
go pay for funerals. We
Come
got to
on.
go buy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I want to say something. I'm
And
glad
so
you-
not only are they making money, but we losing money.
Let me say something about the killing today. Y'all, we going to have to protect ourselves. And when we see one of these shooters, we're going to have to kill him immediately. In the mall, somebody needs to have some guns. Because we have to be protected, man. And number two, I want to say something about Gary Monroe. That's my brother.
Gary Monroe?
Yeah, the one just died.
Okay.
Okay, that's his whole name, Candace?
You're talking about Gary Wayne Monroe?
Thank you. Gary Wayne Monroe, let me say this to the world. I made a truce with him, okay? I want to clear this. Me and Dr. Candace have nothing against that brother. We love that brother. He was one of the coldest activists in them schools. He was killing the game. So I don't know why he died. I don't know if complication, overweight, the bad food. I know some of that had something to do with it, but I know he died.
Oh, I know you talking about. Recently, he just passed.
just died
He just
Sunday,
passed.
3:30.
Yeah, I seen that was
Yeah.
all over Instagram.
Yeah.
Was lit up because of that.
Yeah. So me and Dr. Candace, we love and we send out the condolences to the family.
Condolences to your family.
To your family. We have nothing against you. And we wish he was here so he could help us in the school. Because I went on a broadcast with him and told him, keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting. He had a cigarette. I said, man, put that cigarette out. I texted him, told him, put it out. So I said, keep fighting for the people. As long as you fight for the school system, I said, brother, I'm coming. I meant that. I meant that. If I said something at any time, I'm saying it now. He was an advocate. He was a fighter for the school. All I told him, I made a truce with him to tell him certain things you should not say. That's it. And me and him agreed. He stuck to it. I stuck to it. He's my brother, and I love him. And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's real, man. We got to stop. Here goes somebody put us in slavery for 400 years. We love him. But we'll fight each other and hate each other over nothing. So
that's a
Candace,
learned
have to
behavior.
learn the word. Yeah, love. What is love? Okay, we got law. Well, we ain't got no love because we had love. We would need the law. I'm going to teach you something. So if we had love, you don't need law. You need law because there's no love. Uh-oh. That's why we got all these police in the church and the phone store and HEB, police everywhere. Why? Because people robbing and stealing because they don't know God.
love.
They don't know God. God is love. That's why I said out of the 10 commandments, the greatest commandment is love.
love.
They put love over all of them because love is what? Freedom, justice, equality. Love is what? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Give you freedom, justice, equality. Give you food, clothing, shelter. Give you love, peace, and joy. Those are the 12 elements of love, which I got directly from Dr. Master Fard Muhammad, who
I just
appeared.
want to say this, and then this just came on my chest.
Come on.
Black people, you got to get your financial house in order, and you got to get life insurance. Don't be going over there buying no Jordans. Don't be going over there buying the hair bundles. And then when you die, they got to turn around and do a GoFundMe or
They
a
got to
PayPal.
raise some money.
You got to get your
All
financial
of us.
house in order.
All of us. All of us.
All of us. And you know what? And what was on my heart is that I would love to do a symposium where we can actually get our people signed up and have some life insurance agents there to already put them on target. Because I'm tired of seeing GoFundMes. I'm tired of seeing
Well, I'm definitely with it. I have life insurance, and not just that. I got a plug who sell it, and so yeah. If you want to put together some
We'll do that.
Yeah,
We'll do
we
that.
can politic offline, and I'm all the way with that.
Let me say something that I got to say, Dr. Candace, and I want to say to the family, I don't know what's going on, but you can call me privately, and if we have to go and raise money to make sure our brother gets sent away properly, talking about Gary Wayne Johnson,
Okay.
it just touched my heart. God said, will you do that? will you do for the least of them what you done to me? So I don't know what's going on. Ain't nobody called me. Erica usually called me, but I've not heard from her. But if y'all need me and my family, which is Dr. Candace,
Reach out.
reach out. And we won't, whatever we help you do, we won't tell nobody.
Yeah, that's
It ain't about trying to show nothing, but
It ain't
whatever
about
we
publicity.
need, if we got to put $4, $2, $10, $20, all us put something and put that bag in your hand with our brothers sent away, because no matter what you say, he was an advocate for the school. If he did nothing else, he done that, okay? And I made a truce with him. Dr. Candace made a truce with him. We made a truce. We love our brother, so y'all ain't gonna spin that narrative at us. We love him. And we always did. We didn't like what he did, but he made a truce, and now we good. And if y'all need help, I'm telling the daughter and the family, my number is 281-896-8215. Or you can call my brother here, my new godson, and you can get in touch. What's the name of your show? Tell him.
Mo Serious. It's the Mo City podcast y'all watching right now, man. You can DM him. That information will be on the screen right here. Post a comment below. But we here to help, and I'm offering full condolences from Mo Serious Entertainment to the Monroe family.
Yeah.
For sure.
We have to do that, man. We got to stop allowing people to make us enemies of one another, but we not the enemies of the devil who's been pimping and using us and never gave us reparation. We ain't been repaired, man. We sick. We are mentally sick. Everybody got reparation but us. Everybody. We the only one that ain't got a reparation. We did more work than anybody. They made it against the law for 310 years for us to read. Then they worked us for 400 years, never give us another 40 acres in the mule. So come on, man. We already tore it from the floor up. We need mental health. We need money. We need diamonds and gold. You owe us, America. We built America. We your mothers and your fathers. You owe us, Greg Abbott, Donald Trump. All of you owe us. You owe the black man and the black woman. And some kind of way, God gonna give it to us and give us the power so we can take care of our wife, our women, and our children. Now tell the podcast that.
Amen. And y'all been watching the Mo City podcast, and we out.